Yo, the podcast show cutting them up like a Ginsu. Four dope brothers doing what the men do. Talking about the shit other shows pretend to. Bringing it to your speakers no matter the venue.
Wings, you say some crazy shit, it's hard to defend you, but I'm ride or die, and that means to the end, dude. The podcast show when we running in cat shit. I got a question, and you know I gotta ask it. Buck Angel or Bailey J. Either way, you a little gay. Buck Angel at the right fuck angle, but you might want to tuck Bailey's balls and they might dangle. Always been a fan of a slight strangle, so I'm gonna choose a dude that was once a man. I like a woman with hands, I like a woman with flaws, I like a woman with paws up in their drawers. Pause. And we're back again. You're right, Wings. That is a little long for the song. But
I was about to say, is it done yet?
I was like glazing over and falling asleep, I
By
think.
the time Jive and Eddie has their verses, we'll have people just listen to an MP3 by the time we get done.
yeah, that'd be
Yep.
the whole podcast. Is
Yeah.
one song. But thanks for all the nice words about the song. I appreciate that. We took a break for 2 weeks, and I like coming back with something a little special. And Eddie had a new overlay, which is cool. I like it a lot. We got Battlefield 1. What's in there, Eddie?
Overwatch, Battlefield, and Modern Warfare Remastered.
Okay, I can only see the Battlefield, really.
Oh, well, if you said Infinite
There's too many
Warfare,
holes,
fucking
you know.
walk-
What
I would've
about-
walked off.
What about Titanfall 2?
no. Titanfall 2 looks better than Infinite Warfare.
I gotta say something about Titanfall 2.
Okay.
And I can say it because you get that EA money.
I could
Well,
say it.
technically, I get EA money too because I'm on the same thing White Boy is on. I just don't take advantage of it. But
Yeah, I'm on it too, but
I have a theory behind why Titanfall 2 is coming out right now with Battlefield 1 just dropping.
tell us.
Like to hear it?
Yes, because I'm very interested. It's
They
weird
put
timing.
Titans in Battlefield 1.
No.
DLC. Titan DLC.
Generally, a company won't do this. It's because it's called butchering. You basically butcher the sales of one of your other FPSs. When you put a game out and you spend all these millions of dollars into a game, what you want is that game to sell as best it can. And if you're taking sales from yourself by having two games out there built to the same player base, you're basically cannibalizing your sales. So I think I'm sitting there thinking like EA's not dumb. They're in this to make money. They have people that design to make money. They're knowing what they're doing. And I think after playing the tech test for Titanfall 2, that the game itself wasn't up to Titanfall 1 standards by any means. Like most people even said, like, this isn't as good as Titanfall 1. What they did is they rushed a game out to put it here to try to cannibalize more of Call of Duty sales because Call of Duty's on the ropes right now. Battlefield 1's doing very well. It's outsold Hardline. It's outsold Battlefield 4. And they want to make sure that Call of Duty doesn't have the top spot. They want Battlefield 1 to be like, we have the number one shooter this year because it helps with market share. It helps get investors because the thing Call of Duty always has is the top selling FPS game every year.
Yep.
So when you're appealing to market share or people wanting to buy their product, the EA can never say, hey, we're number one this year with the top selling FPS game. Come on board. Call of Duty has that. Now, what I feel like Titanfall 2 is trying to do is trying to get people to pay that money so they won't put that money on Infinite Warfare.
It's very interesting because
Hold on, wasn't
It's like a
Titanfall
1-2 punch. They're just trying to knock them out.
wasn't Titanfall 2's release date set in stone already?
It's today.
Like it was. No, I'm just saying it was going to come out regardless of how shitty Infinite Warfare was or whatever. Wasn't it like set in stone?
Yeah, but they said it in stone, but I don't know if you remember when Battlefield 1 first launched on the trailer, like the reveal trailer.
Mm-hmm.
It had a huge buzz. Like the whole internet blew up.
Yeah.
I just think it's very interesting here that, yes, Infinite Warfare probably will sell more than Battlefield 1 just because it's bundled
will.
with COD 4, but there's got to be half the people on COD 4, half the people on Infinite Warfare, and then if you're on Team Battlefield, you're all going to be playing Battlefield 1. So technically, Battlefield 1 is probably going to, like, Battlefield is not going to sell half the copies of Infinite Warfare. I don't think that historically that's the case. I think they've been, like, considerably less than Call of Duty year after year, but they've been, like...
Battlefield 3 sold a lot.
Yeah,
Battlefield
but
3 sold
more than 50% of whatever, what is it, Black Ops 2 at the time?
Battlefield sells like this. Battlefield doesn't come out every year, so
Yeah.
it sells over time. Like people buy it a whole bunch when it comes out, and then all the mad fucking Call of Duty people realize that they have to go to Battlefield. Then Battlefield sales go up and up slowly, like as the years.
I hate these people that say, "Oh, Battlefield's only got to last a little bit of time." No, like
That's
Battlefield
wrong.
3,
That's
Battlefield 4 lasted 4 or
years.
5. Battlefield 4 is still relevant. Well, I mean, Battlefield 1's out, so maybe not. But like,
No, it is.
There's people still playing it.
yeah, it's a great fucking game that holds up. Call of Duty doesn't last 6 months anymore now. And you think Infinite Warfare is gonna last any amount of time when it's like copy and paste?
I'm tired of it now.
Yeah,
I wonder if anybody's on Advanced Warfare.
There has to be a couple lobbies, but
there are people still playing.
I'm sure you'd be intimate with
I
the
know it ain't
regular players
zero.
quickly, though.
I know it's not 0 people, but I wonder if, like, you know, like, can they pull 10,000 people?
Probably not.
I wonder if they're selling any supply drops at this point.
They did have like a half price sale on recently,
Oh,
something retarded like that.
We have to talk about this. The gingerbread costume was made by a Make-A-Wish kid and put into Call of Duty. They did not tell anybody. Are they serious? How they did not tell anybody is a huge mistake on Call of Duty's part.
Well, maybe.
Wow.
I don't think so.
They dropped the ball huge.
Because if you go do that, white boy, and you go, hey, the Make-A-Wish kid really wanted this in the game. We decided to put it in the game. Oh, you're trying to get publicity off Make-A-Wish kid now. You know, like there's so many ways to spin it negatively.
They could spin it positively, like look, this kid
Yeah, but
wanted it.
I agree with Geordie here, because if you know the story, let's take it at face value. The story's true, right?
But they could have did an interview about
But
that.
the kid knows. The kid knows it's true, and that's who it's really for.
Yeah, but people
Like-
don't like that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't have bashed it. No one would have. Everybody bashed the gingerbread suit.
Like, nobody-
we trashed it like bad. Like we
Do
went
an interview
in at
about it. Do one of those. Make the sad music come in. The reason we did the gingerbread costume is because the Make-A-Wish Foundation, we teamed up with like something like that. Like that's not publicity.
Yeah,
I think the costumes were the least of people's. It was the least legitimate concern about that game when people complained about it. I think it's, you know, if people want to put stupid stuff on their character, fair enough. I don't really care. I mean, for fuck's sake, like TF2 had hats.
I do.
Like, I mean,
I do.
it doesn't matter that much.
wasn't there
I don't-
clowns
I
in
don't
that
wanna-
game
I
too?
don't- I don't want to see anybody run around with gingerbread costumes, boxing gloves, none of that shit.
I don't want to see anyone jumping up in the air.
Yeah, none of that dumbass shit. That's why I just don't fuck with it. And I want to mention about like last week's show, and I don't want to talk about Infinite Warfare. People, Jive's not talking, and I don't fucking want to talk about Infinite Warfare.
I want to talk about it. Fuck that game. And I think Titanfall is a better Infinite Warfare, and Titanfall is the COD killer. You know, I got 10 codes, or 7 codes. I'm keeping 3. 7 codes to give away.
Well, you better give me
Mike,
one of them.
You want? I can give you a code if you want.
motherfucker.
Listen, I got.
Well,
you want a
what-
code?
yeah, what-
Do you all want codes? I got 3
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
codes.
What the fuck?
You have a code.
Okay. I was trying to sell them on the black market. Come on.
Honestly, if we check our emails, I think they did mention something about we could get codes.
You know what's crazy, by the way? Hold on.
It's like when they ask like, can you get a?
videos. I don't make
That's
videos.
bad though. When like white boy goes like, hey, would you like this game for free? And I'm thinking like, you know,
Yeah,
really?
we do have to make a video, Eddie. Yeah, I think they did say make a video, and I don't think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll play it though, because it looks. I'm watching it. I saw Therian. What's his fucking name?
X-Cow's boy, Syrian, yeah.
He was playing it, and
Probably
it looked
every
good.
stage.
I liked the first game. I have to be honest.
I don't know. They could have put more players on a fucking map, man.
Yeah, they could have, but it's on. You got to remember, it was on previous gen, right? Wasn't it? It was on Xbox 360.
It was. It was so bad. Let's not talk about that shit.
Yeah.
It was so bad on 360.
But look, COD, the COD killer was Titanfall because they got so manipulated, so mind fucked by Vince Zampella and his wall running movement system that they dedicated like 4 or 5 years of their development cycle, four or five Call of Duties to this movement system. And COD. I say it's the COD killer because COD. I don't consider.
It's only been 3, right? It's only
What's
3 CODs
4, 5, 8? Maybe it seems like. But I say it's the COD killer because this is not Call of Duty. This is not COD. I don't consider this COD. I don't. Black Ops 3 was the
What
closest.
it actually is Guitar Hero.
And
Yes.
it's fucking horrible. And it's crazy because I'm watching the Titanfall gameplay and I'm like, look at all the space they have to do the jumping and shit. Like, these maps are made perfect for it. Like, the jumping and shit.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's way more
I like
space.
when it's chained, when you can like jump, like it's lava and you don't touch the ground.
It's some alleyways and avenues you could do that in.
Okay.
And there's some spots on the map where it's a lot of space where you could jump and have little long.
The main point is that Titanfall is the movement's required, I think. Like, the movement's required to be good at the game. It's required to jump on the back of Titans. It's required to get up to sniper spots. It's required to navigate the map and do objectives, right? Because the maps are designed not only for foot soldiers, pilots, they're also designed for Titans. So they're huge, right? But they have different routes in them for
Did you play Titanfall 2, Eddie?
different roles. No, I didn't even play the beta. I have to be honest,
They
just
changed
like
a lot.
Just like I said last week, I don't have much time to play other
There's a
games.
few spots where you have to really get up there.
and
Titans are relegated to a very small area that they can walk. You got infinite ammo, so now, like, in the fact the maps are so open, like for example, there's this one map where the whole left side of the map was like this big old field, and there was like one little cove of trees out there. The Titans could walk in that area, but they couldn't get to like over here to like to cash their money in and
That's
shit.
good.
But like you could easily just sat there with the assault rifle because you have infinite ammo now and just pick people off. I did it. I got a 32 kill streak I put up, just doing just that. Like the game's super rushed. It's not even as good as Titanfall 1. At least it wasn't during the beta.
Yeah.
Thanks for fixing the camera, white boy. He was close as fuck.
No, I just had to zoom out, like move back physically.
He
Yeah.
was like that.
No, I was trying to zoom out. This is how close it is now. I don't know. I have this new shitty camera that I left my other camera on 7th Street when I went a few weeks ago, and I'm stuck to this camera.
Is it?
This camera is like a 910 or not even a 930, 920. It's like a 810 or some bullshit.
I still gotta get a 920.
Your fucking face sunny as shit.
My lights are, my
Fucking
blinds are
sun.
closed. I'm white boy, baby. Look at
Hell,
I don't know, man. Like, I'm the odd one out here. I liked the Infinite Warfare beta, I have to be honest, and I'll play the game when it comes out.
Look at
And I'll
the
play
Infinite
with
Warfare
Austin.
beta maps. You can navigate those maps without boost jumping.
Yeah, I will say that though. That I think that's a mistake. I think making it so that there's boost jumping in it, but it's not required. It's just like, well, why didn't you just make it boots on the ground, man? I'm sure.
They're mind fucked.
Here's the thing. Like, if Infinite Warfare was just futuristic with, like, in terms of its guns and stuff, but it was still boots on the ground with good maps, people wouldn't have a problem with it, really.
I wouldn't like it.
I wouldn't have
Right,
a problem with
you
it.
might not like it, but most people, I don't think.
All of it, that robot shit, man, running around as a robot. I probably would play it. Probably would actually try it, but
Yeah, you would play it. Like,
If they had
people
World
would
of War II, I'd been excited as fuck.
Yeah, but that's on Treyarch. That's
hey,
not...
Wings, people swear in White Boy Eddie, people swear like we loved like the old CODs and this and that because they were boots on the ground and,
Like Black
and
Ops
we
3.
needed change.
I like Black
No,
Ops 3.
no, but I'm just saying we used to fucking bitch. Like I was watching my old videos. I used to be fucking bitching about Call of Duty.
But people
But
misunderstand.
it was like the little shit, man.
People are understanding. It's like having a girlfriend that bitches at you because she loves you so much that she wants to be with you and it be enjoyable the entire time. When you were bitching at the game earlier, like Frags times 3, the MP40, what was it, Ghost and Black Ops 1, it was because the game was so close to what you actually wanted to play.
Yeah.
If they just critiqued this little bit right here, it would be perfect, and your playtime would be enjoyable 100% of the time instead of 95%.
We never complained
No.
about the universe, besides the train on Black Ops 1 making all the noise and little...
Well, that-
No
that's-
rocket.
It's just shitty sound. Like Black Ops
Yeah.
1 had shitty
Call
sound.
of Duty Ghosts was the most disappointing because they had the best fucking chance to make a perfect fucking game.
But
They
they
had
were,
the best chance to like learn off Black Ops 2 and make the perfect game. Then they said, "Oh, let's."
It was agonizingly close too.
It
It was
was
agonizingly close.
and that's why it's so annoying. When I played it, I was like one of the first people to get Ghosts. I was like, I had like an early fucking download on PC, and nobody didn't really get it because PlayStation 4 and Xbox One didn't come out yet, or some shit. And I'm like, yo, this game looks fucking great. Everybody was like, yo, this and that coming to my channel. I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, it's gonna be 9v9 regular.
That was the rumor. That was the rumor.
9v9 regular, dog. Look at these fucking maps. It's gonna be 9v9. It's only 6v6 right now because it's on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and they can't, hold the weight, the RAM of the game or whatever. Then when it came out and it was regular, I was like, oh my God.
If it was 9v9, Ghost would have been considered one of the best Call of Duties ever.
God, if it was 9v9, it would have been perfect.
that would mean Ground War was 12v12.
Yeah.
That was the rumor too, right?
Yep.
Because I looked at the
I've
maps when I first
forgotten
got
all
on
this,
there.
but I'm remembering it now. I've
Well,
forgotten all of this.
I
went to a pre-release event. Sorry to cut you off, Jordy. I went to a pre-release event for Ghosts and played it. And I played on, what's the map with the petrol station in the middle on the sand level? Octane. That and Whiteout you played. And on the setups that we played, it was 9v9. Right? On the setups, like the LAN, was 9v9.
Wow.
So I was like, damn. Like, this is going to be good.
Could Black Ops 3 hold 12v12 Ground War, or is that too chaotic with the specialist, with
Too
the
chaotic.
maps?
Maps are not designed for it. Like,
Yeah, people move too quick.
I remember playing on the Xbox 360, and it was 6v6 there. And I'm like, when we go to PlayStation 4, it's going to be 9v9 because look at these maps. Like, look at Stonehaven. Look at fucking
Stonehaven would have been nowhere near as bad if it was 9v9.
But
Nowhere
3 more
near.
people-
I keep forgetting that one guy's name. I think it's Stormfront, where you're at the library and it's outside. I'm like, this has to be a 9v9 map right here. This is what this is.
Can Battlefield 1 please steal the map Stonehaven? I would love to see that on Battlefield 1.
It pretty much do. I mean, Monte Grippa is pretty much the same atmosphere.
Battlefield
Yeah,
1 is-
atmosphere-wise, but it plays like the Fortress of Fao, almost, I would say. That castle is...
No. Monte Grippa has the huge mountain range with the fortress guns up top, and whereas Foul Fortress is a desert map with like oases.
Yeah, but the castle is like would be a main point, I feel like, and I like that a lot in Battlefield 1. I feel
By the
like
way,
they
fuck Foul
actually...
Fortress. I hate that map.
That's my favorite map. One of my favorite maps.
I bet you like to snipe too.
I like to
You
snipe.
gotta do a series on taking down all the behemoths and all those.
Well, we already got expert tips and tricks on the White Boy 7th Street channel, #1 for Battlefield 1 tips and tricks, beat level cap in the gas challenge.
Hey, Wings, you should do a special series on how to take down the behemoths and stuff. White boy should be all fucking random. I was watching your kill with every.
That was sick, wasn't it?
It was good. It was a good.
Oh, I
video.
fucked up so bad. So my thumbnail is me throwing a anti-tank grenade at the airplane, and I kill it. But I'm watching the kill cam, and it's like 5 seconds, and the airplane is going like away from me, and it's going up, and it's like making a turn, and then I stop recording. I'm like, fuck, I got a hit mark or whatever. And then I see it, and I'm not recording, but it's like coming closer and closer and closer and closer, and then it eventually crashes, and I get the kill, and I quickly record it like crashing, but
What's your origin name, White Boy?
I will type it to you.
Okay, type it in.
No, people can see it. It's I'm White Boy 7th Street, just with an I and an M before it. I don't know. I don't like people adding me on PC. I feel like PC.
That's why you should have typed it to him.
No, you can see it though in the kill feed. I have the kill feed up, and maybe that's my Battlefield.
Let them do.
White Boy's been playing a lot of Battlefield. He's almost up there with me.
Oh, I've been going in, man. I've been streaming late night, like stupid hours.
You got almost 3 days in. I'm at 3 days, 16 hours.
3 days, goddamn, y'all.
Hey, how you got to get a kill with every assault weapon?
I got the fucking app on my phone. Y'all got it?
No, I don't know my PlayStation password. Like because my PlayStation account's different than my actual EA account.
Yeah, your PlayStation. I don't. I think they stopped it though. I don't think you have to remember like your date of birth and shit anymore.
No, on PlayStation you do, and I don't know
You
my date of
still
birth
do?
because I made a random one up.
Yeah, I put like 1991 or some shit.
No, I
And
got
now
my.
I can't fucking remember.
I had my PlayStation account hacked for like 6 months because I was going back and forth, and I'm pretty sure the people at Sony thought I was like a social engineer trying to get into my own account because I was like, I don't know my birthday. It's probably June 16th with the random day, but it could be January 1st. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I hate that because like
January 1st, something.
You know, you can't put like 1600 for your birthday in some websites. Like I try to put like just crazy old, just old dates, and it doesn't let you do it.
Duh, why would it?
What? So you're like 400 years old? Or
Or not even from the 1800s. I don't think.
Why would they let you do that though?
I don't know. Why would?
Because it's not true. They know for a fact it's not true.
oh damn, White Boy's a good ass pilot.
Oh my God! You haven't even seen it yet. Ooh, I gotta get a clip. I got.
Like I'm like surprised. I'm looking at your kits. Like you play the scout the most, and assault the second, and the third's the pilot. And it's like
You have not seen a pilot better than me. Let me. Ooh, I need to get this clip.
That's because you fucking got
you
that.
only spent an hour in the tanks.
Fuck the. You know, tank. I respect the tanks. I like killing the tanks. I don't like being in the tanks. It's not exciting for me. In certain, like on a map where there's not a lot of vehicles, being in a tank is awesome. I like being in a tank. But man, okay, basically, I want to make a video comparing COD 4 to Battlefield 1 in terms of like the airstrikes. So in COD 4, you just press like the button on your your D-pad.
D-pad, yeah.
And then you basically put a mortar strike on a location of the map. In Battlefield, I got so many clips where I get 5-man, 6-man bombing runs with the two,
bomber?
Yeah, no, with the attack plane. With the 2, it's just a ground. It's bombs. You
the
drop
ground
grenades.
support?
Yeah, you drop bombs. I don't know what it's called when you press 2 on the pad. And then I feel so excited because I'm usually live streaming and I get so hyped and I'm like, woo! It feels so different.
Yeah, we gotta play some games on PC together.
Let's do it.
Come on, Wayne.
Can I just say one thing that really fucking annoys me about Battlefield now is they've given the sniper rifles like if you're within a certain distance, it has damage drop
The sweet
up.
spot.
Sweet
Yeah.
spot.
And I'm just like, listen, man, no, bullshit.
Why not?
Bullshit. The only reason games are like that, do you really? First of all,
Okay, this has
if
no
we're
health.
a war simulator,
This has
We're
no
going
health
realistic
left.
here. This is
yeah,
realistic.
if we're going fucking realistic, and I hit you with a high-powered rifle from 5 feet away, there's a hole in your chest the size of a football. All right, I hate this pandering bullshit to.
Let me
people who don't
pander
like
to you.
getting
Let me pander to you, Eddie.
quick-scoped, all right?
Let me
pander to you, Eddie.
No,
Here, let me
if I'm on
pander this to
PC
you,
and I
Eddie.
hit you in the face or in the chest, you should be dead. I don't want any of
They
this.
do
Oh,
it for entertainment reasons. Because let's look at this. I know you like sniping and stuff like that.
it's so. It's
LMGs
bullshit.
shoot the same fucking round as the sniper, so they should be one-shot kills all day with 100-round clips.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
should.
see how
That's
fun that would be? See how fun that would be when somebody runs around with a Rambo gun, an M60 with 200 rounds going do 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 do, and it's everybody's fault.
Everybody died.
It's just everybody's dead.
The sweet spot is a wonderful mechanic. I didn't think I'd like it to begin with, but it makes guns like the Lee Enfield infantry fucking a blast to use. It's so fun.
This is in a game that I don't play,
That
and I'm
Mark-
still angry about it. I'm still like,
I
no,
love
it's just
suppression.
shit.
Eddie, I really
It's like-
can't believe
I remember
you playing Battlefield 1, man.
I cannot tell you how much of a bad taste the beta put in my mouth. I was just like, this game's shit.
The beta is not.
Oh
the
my
game is
God, the
a
beta-
million times
Yo.
better than
There is one thing that I did
I
realize is that
hated the beta. I hated the beta.
I played a lot of infantry only modes in Battlefield 4. I got into Conquest later, but I began playing the game like Domination pretty much, and that was when I was having most of my fun, because I just, I know it's not hard to kill tanks and stuff. I just don't like even having to deal with it. I'm just like, all right, okay, well.
You don't like the sandbox elements of the game.
Here's
the thing. I like people who fly. I don't mind that. The only flying vehicle I had a problem with in Battlefield 4 was the Little Bird, because you could cheese it, basically. You could cheese it with an engineer in it, and it could,
2 engineers.
2 engineers. Well, yeah, you could just really cheese it with the Little Bird, and it's designed to kill infantry, so it's kind of irritating.
You have more than 2, right?
No, you can only have 2. You have a driver and 2 people.
Yeah, so that was the only one that annoyed me. Like, I don't mind the jets or the bombers or anything. Even LAVs, which could be annoying, I'm like, it's not the biggest problem in the world. I just found tanks.
Hated the heavy tank, huh?
Yeah, I just find them annoying, and
the heavy tank's designed to kill the other tanks more so than infantry.
Yeah, but they're pretty good at killing infantry, I would say.
They are, if you're good at it.
They're pretty good at killing infantry, and if we're talking like realism, they should be, right? They should be, but it's just
the taking out tanks thing. It gets frustrating when you feel alone.
Right.
Like when you feel like you're the only one trying. Like you're in a squad, you're playing by yourself. You're in a random squad, and you're like, "Yo, can I get help taking out this tank?" And then they're just running that way towards A, and the tank is on D, and you got to get.
To be fair, let's look at it how it actually is, though. Like, you have 32 people that are looking at you, and if 4 of those 32 people decide to take you out, you have 4 different rockets coming at you at any given time. Like, I got onto a guy in my party the other day, which I felt bad about doing it, because he was sitting bragging about how good he is with the heavy tank, and I'm like, being good at the tank isn't a skill, which is kind of a lie. Like, you got to know how to insert the tank and bring the tank out. I know that's almost like a vaginal joke. You got to be able to flow with your team and be able to be in a position where you don't get isolated. Because when you get a tank isolated, that's when they're dead.
Yeah. And
tanks could change the tide of a flag battle really quickly if somebody pulls a tank in, because it changes the dynamic of the firefight. Right
like,
there.
Oh, here comes the tank.
It's like, that's why they're called armor. Like, when people call them out, they're like armor on B, because it gives the infantry something to take the heat off them, so the infantry can flank and things of that nature. But like, tanks are a wonderful aspect of the game. It's just bad when people abuse them.
Yeah, and when the other team,
awesome, but people abuse them.
When they get abused, the other team lets them abuse the tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You could easily take out tanks in Battlefield 1. Just landmine them.
Call of Duty people that play Battlefield right now, and you're discouraged. Get 2 people to be in your party with you. That's it. Get 2 extra people. It'll be great if you get. What the fuck? It'll be great if you get a full squad. But just get 2 other people to run with you and just work together, and you'll see how fucking great that game is. I was running with Oopsie and Barberry. I got 2 people to run with as white boys, so that's 4 right there. All you gotta do is get 1 more. That's what, 5 as a squad?
Yep.
Got a whole full squad. Everybody communicates, and it fucking was a blast. Like, I was the assault. Oopsie was the medic, and Barberry was like a medic or something. And I was just running around. Killing everybody and shit. And then when I die, they come get me up. And then when the tank, Java, tank's coming in, I run down there, throw my shit at them, blow the tank up. Yo, it's great when you work with a squad. So don't get discouraged, everybody. I know y'all are making the switch. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Y'all making the switch to Battlefield 1. But you have to learn the game and learning the maps too. You got to put time into the fucking game. You're not gonna just pick up every gun and this works great. This gun is great. Nah, you probably ain't gonna even know how to fucking shoot the gun when you first pick it up.
I'll say this to new Battlefield players: if you're gonna rush around, which I know a lot of Call of Duty players have, they want to run. Yes, there's gonna be times where you're running for a minute, and I don't like those times either, but you got to deal with it. And 2, if you're running around, hipfire a lot. Hipfire is so great in this game, especially there's so much fucking gas grenades everywhere, so you got to be hipfiring anyways if you have your tactical mask on. The hipfire is so freaking good.
What?
Do
There-
not
A freebie. If you take the bayonet off your SMG, which you'll need a bayonet on your SMG,
Yeah.
it decreases your recoil. It makes your gun pick up faster, and you also I think that's the only two. It decreases your recoil, makes your gun pick up faster.
And they didn't tell you that. That's
They don't
something
tell you
you
that
learn
yet.
yourself. That's something you learn yourself. You got to learn a lot of stuff yourself in that game.
Wings, you have a lot of good quick tips. I remember like Modern Warfare 3 quick tips were such a big deal. I don't know half of these things. Wings like, oh, did you know this too? What else you got for us?
I got you all day, man. I know about everything there is to know about Battlefield. I'm level 73 right now. I got a 2.81 KD. I got a 67% win ratio. I got right around 800 score per minute. I mean, but that's mainly because I've been playing Rush and my score per minutes took a huge hit.
You play Operations at all?
I played it once. I played it one game and I won it, but it pissed me off that they gave the team 2 blimps. I was like, "Fuck this noise."
Oh no, it's a fucking battle. You're gonna be in a disadvantage.
Yeah,
spot.
I
You gotta
can't
be
stand dying to
with an
welfare
advantage.
kill streaks. Can't stand it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's so hard to take out. It's not like Call of Duty where you
Like
spend 30
if I
seconds
have
and
one
pick
gripe
something
about
up.
Battlefield 1, it's the behemoths. Because here's what happened. Here's the scenario. You have people that are sniping the entire fucking game. They're all they're losing their ass off. They lost all the fucking flags, and then you give them a behemoth to hover above you and just kill you.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was in my
So
last
frustrating.
stream. I said the same thing. I said, "Oh, they're losing. Reward them with an overpowered kill streak. Just reward them like that." That's
And it takes
that's a
so
bad
much
idea.
shit to kill them. Like I be running with full squads of motherfucking hard hitting dudes, guys that can play the game, and it takes all our concerned effort to take out a fucking behemoth, and it usually takes 10, 15 minutes to do it. They have so much armor.
Yo, I was trying to destroy a train. It was like just me. It was like me and my squad. It was just us, and we took out the turret and everything. And it was like disabled, this and that. And then it finally killed me. We were fucking that train up. Then it finally killed me, and you can see the percentage when it kills you. That shit said 89%. I said, what the fuck?
Pro tip on all the behemoths: the more you do to the compartments, like the train has individual turrets,
Mm-hmm.
when you destroy those turrets, it actually takes a percentage of its health away. Shooting
Yep.
the same broken turret over and over again is the least way to kill it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got to destroy different sections of it. Like the dreadnought, you got to go around the ship and destroy the bowels of it. Or like the blimp has these gondolas on the bottom. If you destroy those will do 20% damage to it. So that's how you get rid of it quickly.
Yeah,
Common sense, probably. tough.
Eddie doesn't like the Battlefield 1 talk.
we're gonna force
No,
Eddie
I
to play
do.
You're
Battlefield.
acting like jive, man.
Yeah. No, I do. I do like the talk, and it's not like I don't like Battlefield games. It's just there's a few things like I didn't think there was anything wrong with Battlefield 4 Recon. I don't know why you have to do that. I don't know why you have to. Specifically, it hurts players like me.
They made it better. Like they
No,
literally
they
made
didn't.
it
No,
better.
they didn't.
You got a flare.
see-
What? They made you fucking
No.
flare,
No.
see where
Let's have a
everybody is.
all right, it's my turn. My turn to talk. All right.
Okay.
Let's look at. We all looked at our battle logs, and you've looked at my Battlefield 4 battle log. All right, and you've seen my score per minute and my KD and how I like to play. That's no longer really that possible, actually, because a lot of kills that I'd get would be right up close to you because I'm better than you. All right, I'm just better than you, so you have to deal with that, and I can hit you. Yeah, yes, Jive, yes, because I'm better than you. All right.
Eddie,
You
I
ever
got
see-
one word for you, pimp. The Gavera 95.
You ever see Rival
That's
X?
got like the. I watched Jack Frags' video.
Did you ever see
Right?
X?
That's
I
got
watched
one of the
Jordy's
furthest sweet spots in the
watch
game.
X Factor play with a sniper.
Watch Jordy's video he put out yesterday. I go over all the scout rifles, and the Gavera 95 is the best infantry rifle.
What is your play style, Eddie? Run and gun with a sniper?
Eddie's
Yeah,
an
pretty
aggressive sniper.
What about the Martini?
Yeah, you
Martini would
got
be good,
it.
right?
That's got the shortest range, right? The shortest drop.
20
up,
meters.
Gonna say, yeah, it's like 20 meters or whatever. But I still find, at that point, I don't know why those first 20 meters are there. Right? If it's at 20 meters, all right, that's an
It's so
average
different
distance. That's like
from
across a
shotgun.
flag, right? That's like in the same room. You could have a room that's 20 meters. All right, I understand. But if it's 20 meters, why is it? Why? Why
So
is that
snipers
curve
don't
up
become
there?
shotguns. When you give the snipers the ability to one-shot you at close range, you destroy the shotgun class.
No, you don't at all. The shotguns were. I used to love shotgunning in Battlefield 4 too. It was something else I liked to do. It was fun. All right, but let's be honest. Neither the shotguns or the snipers in Battlefield. I mean, they're better in Battlefield than they are in like COD, I would say. But that's another conversation.
The A10 is one of the best weapons in the game, Eddie. Before you keep this line of thinking.
Other weapons in the games, like generally, like in modern shooters, like automatics, mid-range automatics or ARs are the best guns in the game. All right, and that's just true of most shooters. All right, they're the most reliable. They do the most average job.
Most versatile.
Yeah, they're the most versatile, right? And that's what most of the player base uses. And then they have the fucking bollocks to complain about someone using a fringe weapon and killing them 1 out of 20 times or whatever. All right, and people bitch and whine about it. I should never have died in that scenario. Maybe you just got outplayed. And because the devs listen to these whining fucking bitches, suddenly how I like to play is less viable. I'm not saying you couldn't do it.
You're upset because they took the damage from 100% at close range off. That's what I'm getting at, right?
Yeah. I'm really
I'm
annoyed
in
about
the camp that they made recon so much better. If you look at my click on that little link. Scout's my number 2, and it's going to be my number 1 because I play it all the fucking time.
He's a big baby.
I love the bolt action rifle.
Yeah.
I love them. I love them to death. And I'm doing the same thing you do, aggressive scouting. I just take the scope off. Just run with a bolt action rifle because it's so easy to do. And the Gewehr 95, even though
it make the bullet speed a lot faster than Battlefield 4.
Even though the Gewehr 95 can't one-shot ever, it never can do it. It has almost semi-automatic fire with 90 damage.
What's the gun that the cavalry get? The lever action.
That's the Russian sniper.
Okay, I did like that gun. I have to say.
The Gewehr is just like it, but bolt action.
Just because it's cool. Just because it's cool.
The Gewehr is almost the exact rate of fire.
I tell you what, I'll get Battlefield 1 and see. This is the thing. Like, this is another thing. As the older I get, and the kind of more annoyed I get at how split communities are and how some of my friends play on console and some of them play on PC and some of them do all this other kind of stuff. Like, I just want to be able to play with everybody. Is that too difficult to do? Like, can't PlayStation and Microsoft just be like, yeah, you can use the mouse and keyboard if you want? When can we get to that point?
I don't understand why people always ask me why don't I play on PC. It's like, come on, man.
Why don't you play on PC, the master race?
Yeah, why don't you play
I've told you because the community's too small.
Yeah.
PC community dries up way before PlayStation 4's does.
That is actually true. It's true in most games.
I plan on playing this game for years, and I don't want to get into like the 4th map pack and never get a game.
It's no problem getting games in Battlefield.
Right now, when the game's out like a week.
Battlefield 4.
Battlefield 4 lasted a long time on PC.
Because I got Battlefield 4 on PC without any of the DLC. And there was 3 lobbies open, and 2 of them were Operation Locker 24/7.
Now, you know what reminds me of Operation...
Your filter must have been fucked up.
This is Conquest Large. That's what I play.
Yeah.
This
Your filter's fucked up.
Can I show you guys a clip? I linked it in the chat, and I want to show the people this as well, because you're talking about Operation... Is it Lockerhead, you said?
Operation Locker is Battlefield.
Locker Room?
Operation Locker.
Operation Locker, okay. Now, we're playing Operations on this clip. I'm going to start it at like 41 seconds. This is one of my proudest moments ever.
Let's see this.
Now, this is with the recon kit. 43 seconds. So
I love the flares are like mini blackbirds. I love it.
No, the flares are really good for letting you find people on the enemy team, but they burn so successfully.
Yeah, like you can cut them off. Look at that.
You look like fucking.
Yeah. So that's.
You look like Cersei Lannister. God damn.
Like 2,000.
2,000 points. I believe that was 8 kills. I have to.
Like, I gotta go back and look. Like, was that like a fire trip bomb too?
Yeah. So when you're not gonna see me do it really, but I run in there. I run in there and I drop my trip wire, And this is one of the funnest things to do in Battlefield. I like this on the forest map. Doing this, burning people. I got an incendiary grenade or gas grenade. Just a large area of effect. Holy shit! This is.
Look at this chat.
I love that you can see the chat.
I like that too.
So I just wanted to. You're talking about the recon kit, and I think this is one underrated.
Eddie,
about
the
it.
recon clip.
I said
The
that
recon
too.
clip. The recon.
I just don't understand. They made the kit better. If you look side by side, the recon kit in Battlefield 1 is better than Battlefield 4.
I mean,
'cause
just the flare.
I know how to find the pussy. You know what I mean?
The flare grenade in itself, you can.
I mean, like, I feel like you're almost kind of be like the old man here. Like, it wasn't like it
I
was
am.
in
I'm
my
saying
day.
get off my lawn. Get off my bolt actions. Leave them alone. If I wreck someone, let me wreck them. Don't be like, oh well, the bullet takes time.
It's fast swap,
Reach
dude.
a lethal
It's
velocity.
fast swap.
Fuck you.
That's how I do it. I shoot a
Not
guy.
you.
If it does 80, I'll whip the 1911 out and shoot him one time. Go on my day.
I just when I played the beta, it left a really bad taste in my mouth. I was like, this is shit. This is
Sinai Desert isn't the best map anyway.
It's the worst map, I think. The Foul Fortress sometimes it
Foul
can get really
Fortress
mad.
is the worst map.
It can get some. I agree with you, Wings. I like it in a lot of different situations too, because like on the B flag, when there's a fight between the C and the B flag,
Oh, that's awesome. But
that's a good.
when you isolate people in the E and the little fort flags,
Yeah.
and they just sit on the roofs and snipe the entire time, it's like, oh man, when's this over?
I don't know any of the names of the maps. Only the beta map. That's
Ballroom Blitz is my favorite map.
Oh, I know Ballroom Blitz.
I got fucking destroyed on that map earlier. But we got something else to talk about. We're not going to do the whole.
I was about to say we got to switch because Blade only used me motherfucking.
Only
Blade.
use me racist.
This nigga, man.
Y'all
What?
wanted me to apologize to this motherfucker, and I think I did. I think I gave a half-hearted apology because the second time I called him out, that wasn't him. Blade isn't racist. He just did racist things over and over and over and over again. It's like, come on, man. The dude has a substance problem. I want to give Blade props before I tear him down. I think what Blade did with his weight is awesome, and I envy him to no end because the dude was a borderline obese man, and he lost a lot of fucking weight. And like you can see it, he looks great in that situation. But he has to take that same motivation he did with the weight loss and apply it to his substance abuse problem because it's affecting him, and it's affecting him very negatively. And I don't know if when he gets drunk, does he think like if I say derogatory things, is it going to get me more views? I don't know what's going through his head when he does it because he does it such almost like it's like a red flag going up, or I'm gonna do this over and over and over again, and people are going to come look at me.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going through his mind. Like, dog, you did it once. People gave you a pass. Like, you know what I mean? People gave you a pass. He was drunk, blah, 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 and then you get drunk again. You don't just stop fucking getting drunk on stream. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Then you're saying this shit that's going to make nobody fuck with you. Like, I'm done. I
blocked him, right?
Yeah, I had to. I just don't want to hear shit. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Yeah, Blade asked me to not talk about him, and man,
What's gonna happen if you talk about him?
I don't know. I don't know, but you guys pretty much summed it up. I used to watch Blade all the time on his streams. Now it's getting ridiculous. That like when he does do a drunk stream though, there is hype. There is hype. It gets exciting. He gets some donations, and it's like, okay, it's a party.
Why can't you do that regular though?
Then the curve. Yeah, I don't know.
Why can't you be hype regular?
Maybe he doesn't have
Why
charisma.
can't you be hype regular? Even if you gotta fucking fake it. Even if you gotta, I'm talking about the drinks. You could put water in the fucking vodka joint and say it's vodka.
Okay.
Nobody would ever fucking know on stream that it's not vodka. You know what I mean?
I did that successfully.
Vodka looks like fucking vodka. You know what I mean? And you can just be like, oh, another shot. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not drunk. I ain't gonna say no dumbass shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? You gotta get that problem fixed. You gotta get that problem fixed. Drinking. Get that shit fixed, or fucking.
Can I get the heartfelt now?
Go ahead.
Like,
Go ahead, creep.
I have watched 3 grown men die of cirrhosis of the liver, and it is not a death that you want. What happens first is your piss turns orange because your body can't filter out all the toxins that you're taking in. And then you start to have internal swelling in your legs. Like your legs will grow up big, like almost like balloons. Like you ever seen like a balloon animal? Your legs get this way because of swelling. And they swell so badly that it starts pushing the toxins that your liver can't deal with out of your pores of your legs.
Yeah.
So what you got to do is you got to wrap your legs. And you have to sit there with your legs wrapped. You lose all energy. Your body loses its ability to regulate temperature, so you're either hot or cold at any given time, regardless of the temperature outside. And you start having big sore pains in your lower back, and you find it hard to sleep, and you scream out in pain. I've watched 3 of my best friends die from cirrhosis of the liver because they could not control their drinking. And you're heading down this road where you're going to be this casualty, if not from that, from something that's proxy from that, whether it be drinking and driving or some other thing. Like alcohol is the worst drug. Well, I can't say it's the worst. I mean, I think heroin's probably worse or crack cocaine, but
That's arguable though, because it's available.
Alcohol is much worse than people give it credit for.
Okay.
And it kills a lot of people.
It's over the counter, and it's so fucking dangerous. It's more dangerous than weed.
And it's like accepted. Like you could drink.
Yeah.
No one's gonna look at. I mean, they'll look at you twice, but you can get so much alcohol and just drink.
And I don't know what you're going through, but I kind of understand. Like you kind of falling out of the limelight. You're not important as you once were, and that hurts. It hurts your feelings. I know it hurts my feelings all the time when I look at things like this, and I look and I'm like, I'm never going to get back to that point. I mean,
yeah, you do be bitching a lot.
Yeah, and I know that hurts, but like, it's not worth giving your life up over, man. Having that limelight isn't worth drinking yourself to death. It's not. There's other people that will benefit from you. There's other people in your life that love to have you around. And remember, even in your lowest point, somebody out there wants you around. So at least be there for them if you can't be there for yourself.
I want them to get that problem fixed. You know what I mean? Just get that problem fixed and you'll be a better person, period.
I'm giving him a pass on the racist shit because at this point he has a much bigger problem than that, than his social media, PR.
I'm not, but
I mean, like Jive's not, but you got to address the core line issue. If you don't like black people, man, that's just a stupid level of ignorance.
He's got loads of black friends though. Like this is what I don't understand. Like maybe the only thing I can think is like they use that language all the time. Like amongst their group.
No.
There's a difference.
No. White boy, like me and white boy hanging out, and he say nigga. I wouldn't really give a fuck. I'd be like, yo, you tripping? You crazy, man? I'm laughing. It'll be funny, I wouldn't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if a white guy say nigga. I don't give a fuck about that. But when he say nigger, he don't say nigger around black people. They must be fucking idiots if they let him say nigger.
It's also context.
And if they joking, hi nigger, whatever. It's funny because we're friends, and we're 100. We know we're joking, and I say white guy. I never even said any racist thing towards a white person in my life, ever. Even behind closed doors, nothing.
Never once crack a voice ever.
Never once. Fucking once.
You've done the white person voice many a time.
Oh, y'all think that's racist?
No, I don't think so.
I don't look at it as racist, but like somebody could construe that as a racist act.
And then I'll just say they're fucking stupid.
I get offended every time.
Keep doing the white voice. It's funny.
White voice, nigger.
Yeah, like I said, it's all context.
White
you do the white person voice.
No. Nigger is no way comparing that to just doing a proper voice.
Well, I was saying context.
Black people talk like that.
Let's go back to his first incident where he called the girl a nigger lover. that is in a harsh context versus going like, "What's up, dude? What's up, my nigga?" You know, like two different things.
No, nigga. I told you, nigga is a whole different word.
Like, even if you said "nigga lover," you know, it's still a bad context in that
No,
law.
a nigga
If you're
lover
using,
could be-
if you're
a
saying
nigga
it as
lover
an
could be
insult.
like a motherfucking. You could use nigga lover as like a street dude that's a fucking piece of shit. You know, you could use that. I could tell a black girl that.
Mhm.
You love fucking with them niggas like that. That's like that. Nigger lover is all black people. Period. You know what I mean? And me saying, "Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jive Turkey." How the fuck would you think that's racist?
Because there's, unfortunately, Jive, there's white people that sound quite
Because
like
they
that. Like, I
fucking
probably sound,
faggots.
I probably sound quite like that to you. I'm sure I do. My accent's like English.
That's because if you really if you're white, right, and I'm saying, "Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jive Turkey," making fun of some commentators or something.
Yeah.
You know? Like even if white boy do a video and be like, "Yo, what's up, boys?" Making fun of black commentators. So what? That doesn't mean it's racist. If you say, "Yeah, I'm a nigger," that's when it's racist. You know what I mean? And if you take that out of context and be like, "Oh, John, that's racist, man," you're racist. Somewhere it's eating you up somewhere of your racistness that you think that's racist. Period.
I don't. My everyday life, I don't really think about racism at all. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like and I've been around people like not friends, but like people at work and be like, "Yeah, them fucking crackers, this and that." Like this is the only time I would ever say that word is saying what they said. Them fucking crackers, this and that. I'd be like for real? Like it's fucking 2016, dog. You know what I mean? The motherfucker 35. I said this in the commentary. The motherfucker is 35 years old. What the fuck do he got to do with what happened back in fucking 1912? You know what I mean? He's not the slave master or whatever. You get mad at if a motherfucker 98 years old and you say, "Hey, how you doing, sir?" And then he just fucking ignores you. You know, that's when you be like, "Oh, you fucking bitch," or something like that. But
I'll be like, "I hope you have a heart attack, son."
yeah,
What is cracker in reference to? Is it
Cracker is the slave master who had the whip
okay?
crack.
I was thinking that's what it might be, but I have no idea.
And that's really not a racist term, but some people use it as a racist term. The racist term from black people to white people was honky. I have no clue what that means. I have no clue what it means. It actually sounds funny to me because honky tonk man and all that shit. What the fuck does honky mean? I don't know. I don't know what it means.
You call me a honky. I think that you're trying to have charisma with me.
I don't know.
Boy.
I don't know what honky means, but I hate all racist people.
Yeah, we're gonna start calling Eddie
And people that say I'm not racist towards black people. I hate all people. Man, fuck you, man. Y'all racist to most people that say that shit.
You know what's funny? I got banned from the cop Reddit. It's called Serve and Protect, and the moderator.
This does not surprise me.
The moderator on that chat, the one that banned me, I pointed out that his username was racist because his username was Kraut Cop.
Kraut?
Kraut, like German, Krauts.
Yeah.
Jerry Kraut, that kind of thing. And it's like he looked at me. He's like, I was stupid that the word kraut was a racist term.
Right.
I think people confuse xenophobia with racism quite a lot.
But
so I said in a video, I was taking the piss out of Americans, right? There was one clip where this American guy, it was in Modern Warfare 2, it was a long time ago. Guy shit-talking me, so I shit-talking back, and it descends into raging and shouting at each other, and I'm like, and I use this insult. I say, "What language are you talking, bitch? Remind me. What's the language you're talking?" And he's like, "English." I'm like, "Exactly. Shut the fuck up." And then he would like, yeah, America's amazing. We saved like childish, puerile insults, right?
Right.
We're like, shut the fuck up, and I had to go at him because he was American. He's like, you racist. I'm like, that's not racist.
Yeah, that's not. I was about
That's
to say
not racist.
That's
To have
not
a go at
racist.
like Germans isn't specifically racist either. It might be xenophobic, but it's not. You know, it's not racist.
But like I was saying,
Hold up. I understand that is racist though. If you call like a Japanese person, what were they called in World War II? Tojo. Tojo was the slang term they used for Japanese people, and it was used in a derogatory fashion. You know, like if you call somebody American cunt,
yeah, but
I understand America is a culture, and it's not an actual race. But like calling a Japanese as a culture Tojo, you're actually looking at it on like
that's a race though. It ain't no black Japanese people.
Well, there
It probably is, but I'm just saying, like then.
Yeah,
was
there are different ethnic groups in Japan, but yeah.
Because I look at Kraut and like Tojo and like Kite, for example, which that's a religious thing, but I still look at that as a hateful term.
Yeah, it's xenophobic, but it's not racist.
Yeah, fat American is totally racist. I agree.
No, it isn't.
I can't say shit.
Like I was saying, I don't like any racist people. I don't like any black people being racist towards white people. A lot of people in chats always say, "Oh my God, Black Lives Matter. They're so racist." They're not. They're not. They're just taking a stand. It is some people in the Black Lives Matter movement that are racist. But they don't speak for the whole Black Lives Matter movement.
I would like to point out that it's a movement, not a group. So you can't isolate them as a hate group since it doesn't have members.
Yeah, it's like
anybody could show up to a Black Lives Matter rally. I could show up to a Black Lives Matter.
Exactly. It's just some bad apples are gonna be there. Period.
It's not like they have buildings in your town they rent out to have like local meetings and like they schedule these protests. No, it's like we're doing this day. Come show up if you want to.
It's that the whole conversation surrounding Black Lives Matter is like really interesting, because actually a lot of people who are killed by cops, it's actually the thing that ties them together. All of them that are killed by cops and shouldn't be, or people that suffer at police brutalities, generally economic ties more than racial ties. So when there's a movement that says Black Lives Matter, and that's the platform that they're saying, is that a specific racial group is targeted by authority and they're oppressed and all that kind of stuff. Well, actually, I think that is true that black people do get that treatment, but it's also true that many more people do. And the thing that they have in common with those black people who are also being oppressed is that they're poor.
Right, but you can't disregard the plight of another, because like if a poor white guy was getting harassed the same way as a black man.
They do. I'm not saying that it's
quality. I understand
arguments are right.
What you're saying, but like, as a white guy that lives in his house most of the fucking day, even I've seen like the effects of like a cop talking to a white man versus a black man. It's two different scenarios entirely. So if me and Jive were walking on the street, I would get a more pleasant conversation with the same cop than Jive would get, regardless of what we're doing.
Imagine if I...
Because I could be a judge's son, and Jive is not going to be.
Imagine if Jive destroyed that Donald Trump star with the pickaxe.
He'd been shot because he had a weapon.
I would have been fucking destroyed by a gun or something, because I would have beat whoever ass tried to, destroy me by hand. But with a pickaxe or something, somebody would have shot a black guy, man. Period.
Not even the cop would have shot you. Like some white dude would have shot you because he felt like he was a vigilante or something like that, protecting somebody.
Right. I like how the dude built the wall around it, though. Did you see that, the wall? It was like nice. Like
he's losing his ass off, dude. And like it's funny seeing how the propaganda machine's working in America, because like 538, which is like a very like solid political site on the internet, they have Hillary Clinton winning by like 9 to 12% of the polls. Like she's got 9 to 12% lead, and like you'll see other polls, like with biased people running them, showing Trump has a 2%. Like Trump right now has a 5% chance to win the White House, 5%. And I think that's for the best. But like, how are people so convinced that this man will win anything? Like
he didn't answer not one fucking question at any debate.
It's a really simple equation to win a U.S. national election. You have to get women to vote for you, and I don't think women are going to vote for him. I think some women will, but I don't think he'll have the majority of the women's vote. And, you know, if the thing that got Obama elected twice was the women's vote and young people.
Oh, my God. Imagine if Obama was at those debates instead of Hillary Clinton. Oh, my God. Trump would have he might as well put a clown outfit on that.
Obama would have destroyed him because Obama's sharper than Hillary.
See, I just think everything is lined up perfectly. Like, if Mitt Romney was going against Hillary, Mitt Romney would have won. I'm saying it like Hillary won already, but Mitt Romney probably would win the presidency over Hillary Clinton.
What if it was Jeb?
Jeb Bush probably could have won.
Yeah. Low
I
energy?
think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. I think the Republican base is smaller, and I think
Mitt Romney.
Yeah, but like even like me, like I'm a Democratic
was
voter, and even I don't like Hillary.
Dog, Mitt Romney.
All you had to do for me to switch to Republican this year was to put somebody there that wasn't going to be a xenophobic, racist redneck.
Right.
And I probably would have switched.
Like
That's all you had to do.
Like I'm saying, Mitt Romney was fucking sharp. He just had to go against Obama. Like, seriously, man. Mitt Romney was a beast. Like, if he I don't think he could have. What's your eligibility?
I don't think
run again. You can.
Yeah, you can. You get 2 presidential terms. You get 2 terms, 4 years. They don't have to be back to back either.
As many times as you want, I think.
I think
that could be wrong.
Trump ran last year too, like the last cycle. He got kicked out in the first round though.
Even
People forget
the
that.
guy that always hold the pen in his hand, that got caught. He likes the people who didn't get caught.
That was Obama. That was Trump.
No,
you talking about John McCain.
McCain. John McCain probably would have.
I can't believe that there's a. Yeah, sorry, carry on, Jive.
No, I'm just saying he probably old as shit. That's all I was.
He is, but I can't believe that there's a nominated for a party for the U.S. presidency. Said I prefer people who weren't captured.
Right.
I cannot fucking believe that.
Like that's
if a British politician had said that, he would have been kicked out immediately.
Dog.
His own party would have been like, "Go fuck yourself."
Dog. That's
what if he talked about how big his dick was right afterwards?
Like that
Right.
is the most fucking disrespectful thing ever. He has lived a life of fucking luxury in Trump Tower, protected by fucking peasants who stand on a wall with a rifle, right, metaphorically, right? And some of them get captured in the line of duty and all that shit. And he has the fucking balls to say, you know what, I prefer the ones that weren't captured. Well, fuck you. Dude.
I loved when he said that. But you don't say that at a presidential fucking debate. You say that in the fucking break room at work. You say something like that.
What if the same candidate didn't pay his taxes at all for like 20 years?
Crazy.
It's just I couldn't believe it. Like to me, that's one of the worst things he's ever said. Like that is, I cannot believe that there's right-wing voters voting for this guy. Like if you're all about nation and flag and fucking
Listen, Hillary,
all that shit, military, all that shit.
Hillary's a fucking mess. Hillary is a mess too. Like seriously, but I will vote for a slice of pizza over Donald Trump, man. Like for real, a fucking slice of pizza that ain't gonna do shit. That's just gonna sit there.
That's like it. I mean, on one hand, it's kind of a bit hypocritical of me because it's something that's like, it's like a stand-up's joke. Do you know what I mean? It's like a joke that a stand-up comedian would make. I prefer people that weren't captured. Like that's a joke.
It was so.
You can't say that if you're running for president.
You can't. It was cool. It's like a burn, like, oh! Like, that's what you say on the fucking street corner. Like, this motherfucker really said that, man.
Do you guys see the roast between the two candidates?
No.
It's about an hour long. Pretty good. They're just going back. They had 30 minutes. Donald Trump had 30 minutes. Hillary had 30 minutes.
I've seen the debates. They were much longer than 30 minutes.
No, it was like a roast at a...
Yeah, but that's all they did during the debates instead of talk shit about each other. There was no issues talked about.
Okay, fair enough.
What the fuck was that?
That's just a link I seen.
Oh my god.
What, he shot the ground?
No, the tank tried to get in front of the train, and the physics fucked up and threw the tank across the map.
God damn. And it was spinning like...
Oh,
It was spinning like it was supposed to like it was an Easter egg or something. Like it was supposed to happen.
oh man, but I don't know. I posed the point, like half the people, like what are these people going to do when Trump loses? Because there's talking about an open revolt
Yeah.
if Trump loses.
Well, he wasn't going to accept that Hillary's the president if he loses.
So he's going to have a coup. Like what?
Yeah.
But he has no military unless he counts all the rednecks that won't.
Well, he has the border patrol agents. He's very proud of the NRA endorsement. So
I love how he brings up he got like 5 people. I got 5 of the best lieutenants on my team and this and that. Like,
he says like 200 though.
I wonder if he thinks all those generals that are supporting him will like support him with like military action against Hillary Clinton with like a coup, because that's the option of it. If you don't accept the nomination, you have to do a military coup.
Dog, if he got 200, I'm sure I was about to say military. I'm sure Hillary got like, if he got 200, I'm sure Hillary got like 1,000.
Yeah, the U.S. Army is not going to splinter.
And she doesn't mention it, but
he's probably going to give like a 3-line speech at the end of the night when he takes his loss, and then he's going to fade into obscurity, and people are going to be like, "Where's Donald Trump today?"
And he's going to write a book and make a lot of money.
Yeah,
well, he's going to have somebody else write a book.
Business.
You're going to have somebody else write a book, and he's going to put his name on it.
You heard about the people, the early voters, about the votes jumping to Donald Trump?
I haven't heard about that. I mean, like, I don't think they're not supposed to count them until election night anyway.
Yeah, but still, she said she voted and then it lit up on Donald Trump's side. And
you know what I would do if I was Hillary? I'd vote for Donald Trump if I was Hillary and just make it public.
Or just for a laugh.
Just for a laugh.
What if she lose?
She gonna lose.
That's the vote. One vote.
I almost like because it's illegal. I didn't do it. I was almost like, I got a $50 bill in my wallet. I don't know what to do with. Who wants to put it up that Hillary Clinton wins?
Oh, you want to bet?
Yeah.
I'll bet on Trump.
How's it illegal?
It's illegal.
It's illegal to gamble on the opens like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
I felt like making a free $50.
I would bet Trump.
Why would you give your money away? Like, he has no chance of winning.
Well, we don't know this yet. He does have a chance.
I mean, like,
it's a
technically,
50-50 chance. Hillary, FBI, there's a lot of things.
That's already done.
FPS Russia would win before Donald Trump.
I mean,
he's not a citizen, though.
Even if he does the fucking accent and everything.
Here's the thing.
Dimitri.
Like, there's going to be loads of people that vote for Donald Trump, but the Republican base is just small. It's just smaller, right? It's whether the liberals come out and vote, like, because they have voter apathy. They generally don't vote.
I don't know how voting works in the UK, though. In the UK, but in America, we do it in areas, and like areas are very gerrymandered toward red.
I just feel like there's a lot more dumb people.
So, like, less people can vote for you. You can
smart
still
people. There's a lot of dumb people. They're going to vote for Trump. There's a lot of dumb people.
I got like 200.
There's a lot of racist people that's just going to vote for Trump, period.
I got 200 people on my Facebook, and probably like 180 of them are voting for Trump. But I live in South Carolina. So
Exactly.
Here's the thing I don't understand. Like, I hear this phrase all the time: "We're going to take our country back." Like, where's it gone? Where's
Black
it
people.
gone?
taking it back from the
Gone
Democrats.
to the
They go
corporate
Reagan.
entities. It's gone to people with money and the power. We want that power back.
Those guys are all Republican.
Yeah. I mean,
the people
like,
that have taken it,
we
they're
were
all.
talking about the 100 trillion Zimbabwe dollar earlier, and like people say like America's in the dumps and it's in the shitter. No, Zimbabwe when they printed that $100 trillion note was in the fucking shitter. That's what a country in the shitter looks like.
I'm
Yeah.
about to order one now on eBay.
It's like a buddy of mine from Belgium showed me that, and I'm like, U.S. could clear their national debt budget if this was like a tendered note that actually meant this.
How do you spell Zimbabwe off the top of your head?
I have no clue.
ZIMBWAYAMB.
Z-I-M-B-A.
That's not how you spell it.
Z-I-M-B-A-B-W-E.
Yes,
Exactly what I said.
That was
exactly a match.
I'm looking at one of these 100 trillion Zimbabwe
10
dollars.
of them. 10 of them for $25.
Yeah. And like, I would be ashamed to be Dr. G. Gunno, governor, on that note. I would be ashamed my name was on that note.
10 of them for $25.
They're only worth
Oh.
40 cents, though.
Wait, so they had to put someone on that note, and it was like, fuck, I don't want to be this.
No,
name.
like you ever see like,
Yeah.
let me pull a dollar out here. I got big white boy money. But like, if you look at a dollar, you'll see like there's a signature on the bottom of that dollar.
Okay.
And that's usually from this is
Like the treasurer of state.
it's Secretary of Treasury. It's Timothy something right there.
Okay.
Right there. And that's what he is. He's like Dr. G. Gono, governor. That's like he's endorsing the bill. Like I put my name of seal behind this dollar as legal tender.
all paper money is essentially what's called a promissory note.
Yeah.
So it's I promise to pay the bearer of £5 instead of actual currency. British money is now plastic.
Can we see it?
British.
Yeah.
I don't carry that many notes. I use my card a lot more. But they're actually plastic. I'll save it for next show. Like I had a new £5 note, and it's part of it's see-through. Like that's how they've got.
see through it.
Yeah. You can see through it, and it's got a hologram in it, and it's like clear, and the rest of it's not, and it's like a film. So it's like acetate. Like if you've ever felt that kind of plastic, that's what it's like now. It's not. It used to be made out of cotton, but now it's plastic because too many notes were being destroyed. So.
What were the effects of Brexit so far? Have you noticed anything?
Yeah, stuff that we import is becoming slightly more expensive. That's about it.
You should see the amount of money we bring through just to burn. It gets on my nerves, dog. It really.
You got to burn it. If you don't burn it, you lose when you print new money.
Give it
destroy
to
the
me.
Currency. Right, but if we gave you that money, your
Just
money would be
say
worth
you
less.
Just say you burnt it and give it to me. And we can't fucking take it or anything because that shit is like fucking.
The more there is, Jive, the less it's worth.
I don't give a fuck. Long as I got it.
Like,
You want your Zimbabwe $1 billion?
That's why I'm buying that shit.
these are
You
$100
could say you're
trillion.
a legit billionaire after this, Jive.
Trillionaire.
Trillionaire, sorry.
Actually, if he buys 10 of them, what is that? What's after a trillion? Because it'd be in the next thing.
Gillian.
Quartillion.
Quartillion?
I made that up. I don't want you to search it.
I'm gonna say-
Now, didn't they build their houses out of?
Quadrillion. It's quadrillion.
You know what I gotta tell everybody. I hate when everybody say that America owes this amount of $1 trillion. We're never gonna pay it back.
No, but we owe it to the people.
Ever.
We will. We have to.
We're never gonna pay it back. It's double. It's gonna double. It's double for Obama. It doubled for Bush. Then it doubled for Obama. Then it's gonna double
You know what
again.
happens if we don't pay it back, Josh? It's a thing called a fiscal cliff. So when you pull stuff out your wallet and you go, oh, here's a $5 note right here. This $5 might be worth 0.3 cents in Great British pounds or something like that if we default on our debt, because
That's
we
gonna
have
happen.
nothing of value to put behind it.
That's gonna happen because they're not gonna pay it back.
But we owe the American people like 60% of that, don't we? With Social Security and
The only way
entitlements
we
or
could get
something?
out of that national debt is if we took over the world.
That's why we need to vote Trump? Are you kidding me?
You're painting a very clear path.
Yeah, Wings, come on. You voting for Hillary? We need to take over the
You
world
got-
to get out of debt, or it's
eventually
got to be worth 3 cents.
Eventually, what's going to happen, like in like a wonderful like scenario, is America's going to come up with something they can export that's going to be so wonderful that people will want it all over the world.
You sound like Trump. So
That's
wonderful.
going to push down the national debt.
It's gonna be so huge, so wonderful. You sound like Trump, dog.
But wouldn't that be like solar power, and that's
It
what
could
Hillary's
be.
going for?
It could be energy. It could be clean energy.
But why would the other world, like the rest of the world, care about global
Well-
warming?
Well, let's think. Remember, I said yesterday where they figured a way to take carbon monoxide and make it into an ethanol like fuel.
Okay.
If that kicks on and that's legitimate, that's something the whole world will want to buy from us.
Yep.
Yupper dupper.
Because natural resources are eventually going to run out. It's not like we have unlimited oil. It's not like the oil continually grows underground. You're literally driving the energy of dead animals. And like you got to have a renewable resource. And if you get that and you hold on to it tightly, you can make our national deficit up off of that. You like wrestling, white boy, or you used to?
Off the top rope.
Yeah.
Triple
Remember
H.
remember in the late '90s?
Very
WCW
vividly.
for like 20 years was a company that worked with perpetual debt. They were always in debt. They always spent more than they made, but they kept having investors keep reinvesting in them. In the late 90s, though, Goldberg came out, and they made more money than all the debt that they had accrued over the last 25 years. And they paid all their debts back, and they were a positive company at that point until like the early 2000s. But like that's the same thing America's going to have to do. We're going to have to figure out some way to pay all the debt back.
I made someone a lot of money. Someone at my mom's work asked me or asked my mom about wrestling, and then he used that information to buy the stock, and I guess he made money or some shit. I don't know. I didn't get any fucking kickback, so fuck that dude.
Who's your favorite wrestler of all time, white boy?
The Rock or Stone Cold?
Stone Cold Steve.
I mean, they went back and forth, and it was. But The Rock really I can still watch The Rock. Stone Cold, he's in something here and there. Not like his back is hurt. The Rock's a funny dude. He's the most paid actor now. I like The Rock because I would say this shit during my trolling videos.
Rock had wonderful charisma and he had wonderful microphone skills, but the dude could not wrestle. Neither could Stone Cold. They were just charisma figureheads.
Stone Cold could wrestle.
Stone Cold.
He couldn't. Like every match he had was punchy kicky.
Yeah, because fucking Owen Hart broke his fucking neck.
He also had two bad knees.
Yeah. Have you seen his match versus Bret Hart? The match that made him a face?
Yeah.
Punchy.
It's fucking amazing.
But
He can wrestle, and then Owen Hart nearly paralyzed him.
Yeah.
And then he had to turn into a brawler.
Whereas The Rock, you ever seen The Rock's belly-to-belly suplex? He basically throws them off to the side and shit like that. He's a terrible wrestler, but he had so much charisma and he got over that with just being very punchy kicky and having signature punchy kicky moves. And
Plus, the rock bottom's great. Let's be
yeah,
honest.
my favorite wrestler,
Ultimate
was
Warrior.
Randy Savage.
Oh
yeah, the Macho Man. Dude could wrestle. He had the most energy in the ring ever.
best energy.
Nobody could keep up with him. He had such good cardio.
Yeah.
He would even if he was dead tired, 20 minutes into a match, he'd jump to the top rope and hit that elbow drop.
And he wanted to whip Hulk Hogan's ass for real.
For real. He really
Yeah.
wanted to fuck him up.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear his diss rap?
Yeah. Be a man. Yeah.
Be a man, Hogan. And he really talks like that.
He put it out there. He's like, Hogan, I will fight you for real in a ring and give every dollar to charity. And I'll put up $10 million to charity that same day.
Hogan wouldn't do it.
And Hogan wouldn't do it.
Because he would fuck Hogan up for real. Macho Man was one of my favorites, but the not The Rock. Stone Cold really brought me back. Stone Cold made me start watching wrestling again. Then when they left, it just was going.
Right.
Like,
During
it was
that
like
period,
they used to be dancing. I used to be like, what the fuck is this?
I will say that Stone Cold or Bret Hart are probably my favorites ever, but I also have a huge soft spot for Kurt Angle.
that's his dude.
I think Kurt Angle is one of the funniest wrestlers ever.
In the fact, he's a legitimate wrestler. Like,
And
he
yeah,
legitimately fucked them up on the mat.
yeah, legitimately beat Brock Lesnar in a shoot match.
Yeah.
Like this guy is. But it's his sense of humor, man. He's got such an amazing sense of humor. There's one episode, I think, of like Raw. I think it was like Stone Cold's birthday, and Taz is wearing everyone's wearing a I Love Stone Cold t-shirt, and Taz turns up and he's got his own t-shirt on. He's like, "What are you doing?" Like, this is during the WCW WWE Invasion storyline. Mm-hmm. And like Kurt Angle just drives a milk truck out, soaks them all with milk, and does the Stone Cold like chugging with like milk cartons and stuff. I remember watching that on like Friday night, thinking this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I have a huge.
Taz. I hate Taz. Taz is such a dangerous wrestler. I'm glad he's not wrestling anymore.
Well, they took him out, didn't they, because he was so dangerous.
Like, 'cause he had this thing called a Tazplex, where it was like a double underhook, and he would literally drop people on the back of their neck.
Yeah.
Like him and I think Taz and Viscera are like two people nobody ever wanted to work with because they didn't really give a shit. Because Viscera would have this move, like Viscera was a big dude, and he's like 450, 500 pounds, and he'd have this move where he would like just drop down on them, like literally like sit on their chest, and like just let his body fall freely, and it would break guys' ribs.
That's fucked up. I can imagine that shit. Fucking damn. Who can stand up to that? Like, who can take that shit?
Well, people took it because that was one of his signature moves, and that because wrestlers have like moves they do, they got to sell to each other.
Did he do it in the middle of the ring, or did he do it near the ropes so he could?
It wasn't a finishing move; it was a setup move. Like, his finishing move was like a big splash.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, did he do it like at the side by the rope so he could grab the rope and?
No. He just fell right down. Like, let me see if I can find it for you while we're talking about it.
Sheesh. Why do you have those are funeral roses? I hope you're not giving that to your girlfriend.
These are not funeral roses.
She's gonna be like, "What, you think I'm gonna die? What the fuck is this?"
Do you think HBK is going to come back to fight AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble, Jordy?
HBK's gonna no.
That's the rumor.
I don't watch wrestling anymore, man.
Yeah, I don't really either, but I do like the storyline. I've always preferred wrestling when the storylines behind the scenes were better, when they had better, like, in the Attitude Era, when they had, like, The Rock and stuff. Even Triple H back then was fun to watch.
White boy, those are funeral roses, dog.
These are not funeral roses.
They're hospital roses is what they are.
They're no,
Yeah, you're about to die. Like,
no, look, it got.
show us show us the whole rose, like the whole batch.
I have a subscription for flowers every 2 weeks, and this is what they gave me.
Dog, those
You
are.
have a flower subscription?
Yeah. Flower of the Month Club. Are you kidding me?
And you probably
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. Every 2 weeks, these flowers come. I got it for Kelly's 5-year, mine and Kelly's 5-year anniversary. It's
on
really
the survey
nice.
you filled out, did they ask, "Do you know anyone in the hospital?" And did you click yes?
Negative.
Oh.
Negative. No, it's awesome. Like, these, I like how they look next to me. I look pretty. And I look like a Snapchat filter. And
It do look like a Snapchat filter.
it makes the house smell good. I like it a lot. Like, it's for her, but I don't know. It's nice. We have this.
I was
nice
going to
little-
rip you about it, but seeing as you were like, "Oh, it's for a 5-year anniversary," I can't really. I'm like, no, that's a nice gesture for your girlfriend, so I can't. I just thought you were just like, yeah, I mean, I like flowers. This was going to be like a wrestling storyline. I was going to be like, and this is your gold medal champion? This is your Olympic champion? Mr. Flowers?
No, you have to be in tune with nature, and every time I open I don't go outside, but if I do come inside, I get to see the flowers there. And
Pause.
What?
When you come inside.
Oh. So, another story. We got Cold Cat to the vet. He's 17. I don't know if you guys are done with wrestling talk. I was
Yeah,
fixing
yeah,
clubs,
yeah.
okay.
Wings is looking up something diligently.
Cold Cat's, I think, 17 and a half pounds. He's a little fat. Vet said he can lose some pounds. And he has this eye, his left eye or his right eye gets super gunky. It gets so nasty to the point where it's almost shut closed. There's like there's like goos coming out of it that's so gross, and it eventually leaks out his nose a little bit. So we took him to the vet. They think it could be like herpes, but probably not because it's coming out of his nose. But we're giving him like, the vet was like, okay, here's this gel, here's this eye drops, here's these pills, here's the syringe, and she got like, this has got to get it probably 100%. So that's nice. I don't know. Cold Cat always hangs out with me, and he like, you know what cats like to rub on people or rub on whatever, and usually it's like when he rubs on you, it's a big crusty, gunky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it like, oh my god! But he shit in the pan going there. He shit like 3 times. He threw up twice. He was drooling. I don't know what happened. Like he was freaking out in the car. So
I would have gave him such a devastating kick when he rubbed on me. Oh my gosh!
You never had cat rub on you, Drive?
It'd have been coughing blood up.
Didn't you cry when the cat, you ran over the cat?
No.
Yeah, he paused. He did cry. He cried.
People thought I laughed at it because I ran over the cat. They talked about, damn, Job, that was sick, man. I'm like, man, it wasn't that. It just was the way it happened. It was like a coincidence and shit. Because I always talk shit about cats. And the cat did live, ran away.
Oh my god. I ran over I cried when I ran. I think it was a possum or a rabbit. It was the first time I
cried?
I cried, man. I don't know what.
You are fucking.
Hold on.
11:30. Click 11:30 in this
I
video,
cried.
and he does the move right there.
All right, let's look at this video. 11:30.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I will get it for the stream.
Don't show down the stream. This will get us a copyright.
Oh, okay. So what is this
Play the
exactly?
audio for him.
Yeah.
That definitely will give you a lower back problem.
Yeah, like that's just not safe whatsoever. That's a big dude just flopping on you like you're a couch. You'd break couches if you did that.
Wait, this is Viscera?
Yeah, that's Mabel. He came into wrestling as King Mabel.
And he doesn't even like suppress. He doesn't like land on his feet a little bit. Like, what the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
Just imagine taking that.
And he has to lay there? Like,
Pause.
Like I learned about it because Kevin Nash shot on it. Like he talked about how he told Viscera not to do that to him. Like when they were prepping the match, he's like, "I'm not taking that move. You do not do that move. I will beat your ass." And he did it to him, and he ruptured a vertebrae in his back.
When you think a girl.
That move's fucked up.
Yeah, it's like you're supposed to be like wrestlers. You're supposed to be safe. Like you're supposed to do moves, and they're supposed to be safe. It's like when you body slam a guy, you're supposed to cup his head and pull it towards you so that he doesn't land on his neck or anything. He just lands on his back, and it's square, and it distributes your weight evenly. You know, you're supposed to do moves safely, and that's the reason I don't like The Rock. It's like The Rock wasn't a safe wrestler, but he didn't really do a lot of wrestling moves. You didn't see tilt-a-whirl slams come out from The Rock. You know, you pretty much seen spit in his hand and like slap a guy, open palm and stuff like that.
Yeah, there was a lot of the kicking with The Rock.
He would kick, and like his only move he really did was like the rock bottom and the spine buster. Like
he did a suplex, I think, right?
He had a sharpshooter as well.
a shit shooter. I used to call it.
Shit shooter. Yeah.
Because he didn't lock it in at all. Like he'd like cross the legs and like stand up and like just like try to pretend like he's wrenching.
Yeah.
Like he was a terrible wrestler. That's why he got out of it.
Who?
Oh, he just could get more money acting.
Well, he didn't have to hurt himself acting either, because even though he couldn't wrestle, he still had to take other people's moves.
So the NBA started again recently, and the Cubs
they
are in
just
the
had the
World
champion-
Series.
The Cubs are not winning the World Series.
They're good. Well, they won one.
They won one game since 1945.
Yeah,
What's the
but
record
they're in
right
the
now?
World Series. And
I can't wait till the Knights game. Like, I'm hoping a Cub hits a home run late into Knights game. That will be the biggest crowd pop ever. I love crowd pops.
Yeah.
I love them to death. Like, when people get excited and like you see it, like it's amazing. Like if somebody would hit a game-winning home run in the World Series at Wrigley Field, any game, that crowd would blow up. Like Chicago would literally blow up.
Yeah, it's nuts.
You'd probably have a riot. Like, you literally would. People would be pushing cars over and shit.
Hell yeah.
Like, to me, to this day, I think the biggest pop was when Bautista hit that home run against the Rangers in the 7th inning.
Wait, we talking wrestling still?
We're talking baseball right now. But I'm going through all sports I've ever seen. Like, I never watched soccer, but like every time I've ever seen sports, I think Bautista's home run is the biggest pop I've ever seen.
He thinking the wrestler, but
Yeah.
Well, there was big pops for wrestling. Like Stone Cold was known for big pops. Like when they hit that glass breaking move, that
Did it. Hell yeah.
building would blow up, and like that was the coolest thing about Stone Cold. How many people loved it.
I will say this: I don't like Hulk Hogan, but his intro music is fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like the way it starts, he goes.
I am a real.
Yeah, but it starts out with the guitar riff, right?
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam.
Starts off with the Jimi Hendrix
bam,
riff.
bam. That's amazing. It's got the best intro music
Fight
ever.
for your
I still
right.
think Stone Cold has like Stone Cold, like his entrance music when it happened, like everybody recognized it. Like you could have like the most boring fucking wrestling show right now. You could have like The Miz versus like Chris Jericho or some boring ass fucking match right now, and the crowd could be thinking. And if Stone Cold's music would play, the building would blow up. That would change the whole atmosphere.
Stone Cold is a fucking beast. He just had.
And you got to say the people that are watching wrestling today, Stone Cold's 20 years out now almost.
When did he stop? 2001? 2003. 2003.
Yeah, it's
God
like,
damn.
he's almost like 15 years out now. Like since he last wrestled, and like it would.
He would have
blow up.
wrestled longer though if he wasn't injured. I think.
Right.
He would have
well,
wrestled until like 2010.
he has an awesome podcast. And
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He has a podcast.
he has an awesome podcast, and he talked about like he just got tired of taking uppers and downers because he was almost addicted to somas. Like he would take somas and drink beer behind him to go to sleep at night because he was on so many pain pills.
Is Ric Flair still wrestling?
No.
Ric Flair is technically not still wrestling, but like Ric Flair is bad with money.
He come back here and there, right? He like comes back and makes some.
He lives a very lavish lifestyle, and like
He fucked Halle Berry.
Allegedly, she denies this though.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wrinkly,
You know, I never-
leathered. Woo!
He was one of the baddest.
Halle
bitches.
Berry is older than you think she is.
Yeah, but he
Ric
older.
Flair
Wait,
never got his teeth fixed.
who?
Ric Flair, like he has bad teeth.
Because he don't give a fuck.
Don't hold that against people, Jordy. Okay.
I'm not holding it against him. But you know, you got all this money. Why not go to the dentist?
He doesn't give a fuck, nigga.
Just imagine if Young Thug didn't get his teeth fixed, or like somebody like
Young Thug.
yeah, Young Thug.
Tom Cruise got his teeth fixed,
Young
and now
Thug had
one of his
terrible
teeth is
teeth.
in the center
Young
of his
Thug,
mouth.
the gay rapper.
Yeah, the gay rapper. He had terrible teeth before
I don't
he
give a
got
fuck
money.
about him.
All right, how about this? What if Too Short didn't get his teeth fixed?
He a rapper. Nobody give a fuck.
Do you seen Too Short teeth back in the old days?
Nah, I didn't really pay attention.
Looked like he just got done eating ass.
That's
like
kind of
he on his teeth and stuff.
that's kind of my point. I didn't really pay attention. I just listened to the
You
music.
heard the rumor that Drake's banging Taylor Swift? You hear that shit?
Really?
Cheryl, I think her name is Cheryl Underwood. She caught my eyes. I think
Carrie Underwood?
Carrie Underwood.
Yeah.
Carrie Underwood. Underwood, whatever that bitch name is.
Because I feel like Drake and Kanye are competing, but they're working on an album today, or now, I think. But Kanye
I
has
hate
a
to
song
say
I could
this, but
still.
Kim
fuck.
Kardashian's better looking than Taylor Swift.
Yeah, but
Oh, 100%.
No, but Kanye has a song said I could fuck Taylor Swift still. I feel like Drake had some line about having a bigger pool than Ye, and then Kanye bought a bigger pool, like spent a whole bunch of money. I feel like there's like Watch the Throne, and I don't know. There's some
How
competition
about
going.
taking that money instead of buying a bigger pool, buy somebody homeless lunch? Like seriously,
Fuck that.
that's what I would do. Like seriously, like if you got to the point like I'm gonna buy a bigger pool than white boy. Fuck no, I'm not.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna do that at all.
Buy a bigger pool.
I'm gonna go build a youth center or like a school in Africa or something if I want to blow money.
That's not blowing money. That's investing in your house, in your property. If you can say you have a bigger
That's what
pool
I
than
look at
Drake,
it. I thought Drake was banging Rihanna, though. This is what I don't understand.
That's what I thought too.
I can't keep track of all
I
these.
fucking love Rihanna. Oh my god.
Yeah, she'd get it.
I wonder if we could get Jim
Ways.
Cornette on here. I think we could probably get Jim Cornette. You think we could?
who?
Jim Cornette,
he's
the wrestler?
the wrestling guy.
Yeah. He's real
He's a
small
mean
now.
son of a bitch, though.
He's a mean son of a bitch, but he has awesome stories, and it would be an awesome podcast.
I said
He hates everyone I like, though. He hates everyone that's good.
I said I bring racket like Cornette, something like that in one of my old raps.
I mean, like he's real small now, and he's not in the business. Like he's doing his own thing, like his website. I wonder if we could get him.
Probably.
Yeah.
Imagine if we could get Stone Cold on the
'Cause
podcast.
we got to get
Very lit.
somebody. We didn't have a guest in a little minute.
Yeah, we haven't, actually.
Yeah.
Guys on Twitter, tweet Jim Cornette, see if he'd do it.
Yeah.
I don't know
We'll
his Twitter
put
name.
we'll
I'm
put
not sure.
his Twitter in the description. 'Cause I don't know it right now.
Yeah, but
All right,
would you guys-
Jai. NBA talk time.
Didn't they just win the championship?
Video. What the fuck you just say about championship?
Didn't they just win and the Cavaliers just beat the fucking Golden State Warriors? Like it's already
That was
time to
months
do
ago,
it.
dude.
Yeah, that was a while ago, man.
Season.
Just
We are
like
in the
base-
regular season.
Just like
There are like
baseball,
100
motherfucker.
games. We are in the boring. bit of the
Baseball's
season.
just now ending, but like there's 5 months until it starts back up. You can then start back up to April.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
when did the championship? It happened.
Like
a while ago.
2 or 3 months, right?
No,
No.
no, it wasn't.
Nah, I don't know exactly when, but it was a while ago. But I did a video about Golden State Warriors when they got Kevin Durant. Only one game passed by, and I was like, the Golden State Warriors defense is going to fucking suck. And then everybody, Josh, you're wrong about this. I can't believe you need to learn about basketball. And I'm like, what? Like, I fucking played basketball, I can't say all my life because I don't play anymore, but I played a lot of basketball, and I was very good at it. And I can tell when you got more than 2 ball hogs, when you got more than 1 ball hog on your fucking team, people get discouraged, and defense really suffers from it. When somebody's discouraged playing basketball, your defense will suffer. And Durant doesn't have any fucking defense. All I said was the Warriors' defense will suffer, and everybody was killing me in the comments. And first game, they gave up 130 points. And the Spurs were just running by them. I'm not talking about them playing the Milwaukee Bucks, or I'm talking about them playing Cleveland, Spurs, the fucking the good teams.
Yeah, Bucks, good team.
Yeah. Milwaukee fucking suck. When they playing the bad teams, they're going to fucking blow them out. They're going to be intimidated, but when they play those teams, those legit championship caliber teams, they're going to be getting destroyed on defense. They're going to literally have to outscore the other team, but it's not enough basketballs to go around on that team. I'm not saying that it's still not there. They got to be the favorite to win the championship. They got to be. Just look at their fucking roster. They got to be the favorite to win the championship. But when they play those teams, don't be surprised if they lose, and they lose horribly. Anybody else?
Vince Carter is still in the league, 39 years old.
He probably is, because he developed a jump shot, and When you
So funny, isn't it? He became a perimeter shooter, and he was known as Air Canada.
He
It's
couldn't
so
shoot
weird.
for shit.
He couldn't shoot at all. And
It's
then later in his game,
Yeah, but he dunked over that Chinese dude.
Oh yeah, Vince Carter was
Dude.
definitely the best dunker.
Like, I didn't believe that shit until I seen it. Like he literally dunked over a 7 foot tall dude.
yeah, Yao Ming, yeah.
It's like jumped over the man.
Yeah, no, he was an incredible athlete. And that, yeah, like Jive says, he develops like an outside game, which is just the weirdest fucking thing ever.
And you see it with like a lot of people, like Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson couldn't fucking shoot. Jordan was his first 3-4 years all straight to the basket.
Yeah.
Then he developed that fucking mid-range fadeaway, and then that elevates your game, the mid-range jump shot. But he's hitting raining threes like fucking beast.
I don't know too much about basketball, but I got this question about sports. Do you think the Browns are going to have a perfect season?
All losses.
Lose all the games?
Yes.
They had a chance, but they're
on like their 5th or 6th string quarterback right now. They're 0-7.
They're gonna have that pride game with the adrenaline. It always happens, man. It always happens. That one adrenaline game where they score 21 points in the first half, and then they just edge another team off.
I watched Any Given Wednesday, but by Bill Simmons, and he was talking about the Browns. And I don't know much about American football. But it was funny what he was saying is like in the last 10 seasons they've had 26 quarterbacks or some crazy and I'm like, that happens in English football too, like soccer. Like teams go through managers or whatever, like they have 2 managers a year or whatever, and they never have any stability, and the team never gets any sort of identity, like how they should play the game, and I'm just like, the people at the top must know that that's bad, right? Like professional sports, having that much flimsy change is awful.
I think it's a lot of injuries though for the Browns. I'm not sure. But every time the Packers and the Bears play, they have that same statistic, because we went from Brett Favre, who lasted 20 years, to Aaron Rodgers, which only missed a few games so far in his career. So it's like the Bears have started, I think it's 50 quarterbacks, while the Packers had 2. So
they got
nice.
Matt Barkley, don't they?
Who, the Bears now?
I think the Bears got Matt Barkley. He used to play with the Eagles. Oh my God, he is so bad. Dog, I watched the game, right? Nobody noticed it. But he threw such a bad pass, right? And there was some cheerleaders on the sideline. They're facing the crowd, giving the crowd entertainment. Matt Barkley threw a deep out. It was 10 yards and out, one of those out patterns. He hit the cheerleader.
Oh my God.
So bad. It went over the dude's head, hit the cheerleader in the back. And she was jumping up, doing some shit. It hit her right square in the back, centered. Boom, and she just fell. Boom, and then the broadcast didn't pay it any mind, just went back to the play regular and stuff like that. And then they showed the cheerleader a little later, laying on the ground. Somebody from Twitter, I think, showed the cheerleader Matt Barkley hit or something. This was on the ground, fucked up, man. He is horrible. How do you throw a pass that bad? It went way over the guy's head. The guy was
the Eagles.
Boom.
The Eagles beat the Vikings, right? Undefeated Vikings.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm kind of upset with the Eagles because it's been the same way since Andy Reid was here. We always lose to a team, to a bullshit team. Redskins, Detroit. I'm surprised we didn't lose to Cleveland. Then we beat Pittsburgh. Then we beat Pittsburgh, and we beat Minnesota, and we beat good teams. And that shit is fucking frustrating, man. Although the Detroit game, they was giving them a lot of stupid calls. The Redskins game, I turned it off because they made like a big play, got a touchdown or something, and then they called it back. They said illegal block in the back when it wasn't an illegal block in the back. Like, it's crazy. So I was like, man, I'm not watching this shit anymore, man. I'm done. I turned it off and then played Battlefield.
NFC East is very competitive right now, right? Everyone's like 5-2 or 4-3.
4-2.
Nice.
It's a good
I like when the NFC East is good.
Yeah, it's the old NFC East, man.
I like when the Packers win the NFC North. No problem. Now we have fucking Vikings out of nowhere without their fucking quarterback, without AP. That's gotta be an issue.
Sam Bradford is a good quarterback. I'm not gonna lie.
That's true. He was in the Eagles too, right? The Eagles have a lot of quarterbacks that they just like.
Yeah, we had him last year, but we didn't use him as a quarterback. Chip Kelly's a fucking dickhead. We use him, his fucking, I don't know what's wrong with him. He think it's plug and play. You got to get talent. You got to get the talent that matches your offense. Like, he got Kaepernick over there now. All right, Kaepernick is the type of quarterback to run that offense. But the team is just horrible. They just got a fucking horrible team. They don't have any defense or anything. Well, us, we had defense, but the way the offenses ran, the defense get tired. And the way our offenses ran, he didn't have the players that can play the positions the way the offenses ran. Like, you got to run sometimes as a quarterback. Sam Bradford ain't doing no fucking running. Nick Foles ain't doing no fucking running. Like, what are you doing, dog? Get Michael Vick or something in there. And he had Michael Vick. Get Michael Vick in there. Pick up RG3. And then another thing with people going to Cleveland, RG3, what the fuck were you thinking? Why would you go to Cleveland? Go to any other team. Go to any other team. You don't go to Cleveland.
The Cleveland Browns are the worst team in the league, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Very bad.
Cleveland Browns is fucking ass.
Like, historically bad. Like,
Well,
Chicago
actually,
Cubs.
I was looking it up. The Detroit Lions in 2008 went 0-16.
Yeah, I think Detroit did.
Yeah, they're pretty bad too.
Detroit, that's why I said losing to Detroit, losing to,
I wonder what El Presto would do, because I watch his Browns videos just because I love how passionate he is about the Browns.
It's the perfect. Now I understand the context. It's the perfect team for him to support. Absolutely perfect. It gives him the most ability to lose his shit.
And he goes in at the head coach like videos.
Hugh Jackson.
Like,
Hugh Jackson.
Several videos. He goes directly in, like very, very like car crash,
like
threatening explosions, all types. Like, it's crazy.
Oh,
That could be our guest if he's.
It was puzzling me because like El Presto, like the Indians are in the World Series. You don't give a shit about them. You don't give a shit about the Indians in the World Series.
You don't go to teams like Cleveland. Like, Cleveland got a wide receiver. I think his name is Josh Smith. I don't know his name. He's good. But he always gets suspended for smoking weed. Like, he always gets suspended. So you don't go to Cleveland. You only go to a team which has wide receivers or something that needs you. They needed him, but he doesn't have anybody to throw to. That's why the Eagles were trying. I don't know if the deadline is over, but we're trying to get the guy from fucking wherever you live, white boy, Chicago, Alshon Jeffries. If we get him, oh my goodness.
He's good. I got him on my fantasy.
Beast, man. But we don't have any. That's why I'm kind of surprised of how Carson Wentz started off. I'm sure he's going to be a good quarterback, but we don't have any fucking receivers. Our tight end is okay. And
Jordan Matthews?
Jordan Matthews I hate him.
He drops it, right? He drops a lot of balls.
I hate that dude, man. He drops way too many passes. And those are passes that are right in his fucking hands. And he drops them. And then he dropped this long pass against, I forgot. We won the game, but it was a easy pass. It was a deep pass, and he dropped it. But we wouldn't have been giving them shit if he caught all those other passes. We would have just been like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like T.O. T.O. dropped a lot of passes, but when he caught them fucking passes over the middle, he took them shits for touchdowns or long gains. So that's why we used to just be like, fuck, damn. You know, we didn't give him shit. Matthews don't do that. And he's our number one receiver. We got to get another receiver. This motherfucker's a bum.
I love football.
We're trying to say the Eagles ain't getting the ring this year.
Nah. I'm like, you know, if we do, hell yeah. You know, I'll be their number one fan, blah, blah, blah. But I don't expect no ring this year.
All right, what prediction you got? We're halfway through the season.
I said 9-7. I said 9-7. And the way we were playing, I thought we could have went 10-6, but now we got a long, tough road.
I'm talking about who wins Super Bowl, Jive.
Super Bowl? Patriots. I don't know. Patriots, not Packers.
I think Denver's going back again.
Fuck no.
They could. I would like to. I think it's gonna be Denver, New England, Packers, Cowboys, maybe.
Cowboys going to make the playoffs?
Sad to say, I think the Cowboys are good.
Cowboys are looking good this year.
I think we're good. I don't think Cowboys are Super Bowl good though. I think we're good. I think Cowboys are good, but I don't think they're Super Bowl good. I think we're the two. One of us two are gonna make the playoffs. You know, possibly get to the second round and get.
No, there's gonna be a wild card in the NFC East. I feel like.
Yeah, you know.
It's looking like it.
Probably.
Man, I don't. It's so close right now. Like, oh my God, football's getting really good. And Sunday, like, just speaking of Sundays, I wanted to briefly talk about The Walking Dead, Shameless, Westworld. Walking Dead came back.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Walking Dead. Spoiler alert!
Are we gonna say what happened?
I didn't really like the episode though.
I heard you say that. I liked it a lot. I liked the journey Negan went on. I like how it was put together. At the end was a fucking brutal scene. Rick's driving away after. I don't want to give any spoilers to be honest, but Rick is dealing with the situation. Someone fucking died. Okay, that's a spoiler.
I'm just over with them getting caught. I'm over it. They always get caught. Stop. Why they always get caught?
It's the apocalypse. You can't. No guarantees. Your way of life.
Game of Thrones. Everybody's not getting caught. Nobody's getting caught in Game of Thrones. It's probably
a lot of people getting killed though.
Yeah, they get killed, but they don't.
After they get caught.
Why do Rick always get caught and somehow they get out of it?
That's what I like about it. Like, how the fuck is gonna survive?
Just like the other one, the drugs, the meth. What was the name?
Breaking Bad.
They're always in a basement tied up. They're always locked up in a basement and they get out of it somehow. Like, come on. I don't like shit like that.
I'm going to be that dickhead that talks about, like, the Walking Dead comics. So I've known who... they're very different at this point, but there are main characters that are still around that in the comics. Like, I've known the Big Death I knew for a long time.
Yeah.
When's Rick's ass going to die?
Still alive in the comics.
He can't die.
In Rick's, in the comics, he lost a hand. I thought he was going to lose the hand in this episode because, fuck it, spoilers. I'll talk about it because Eddie brought up the comics. I love the comics. Abraham dies in the comics as well, but he's still around in the TV show for a while.
Abraham dies earlier in the comics than
they make that even. Rick's lost a hand. I thought he might lose a hand this season. I hope they do that. I mean, Carl's fucked up with his eye. He gets fucked up in the comics. The comics are really good. I like the comics so much. Me and Kelly like read them at the same time. Like I read the guy people, she reads the girl people, and it's really fun.
Like, how don't you react like Daryl did?
That was a dumbass move. Daryl got Glenn killed.
How is it a dumb move?
For punching Negan?
He's gonna kill y'all anyway.
No, he's not. He said you're gonna work for him. He let it out.
Y'all are sitting there on the ground, and he's
I'll be back in 1 second.
Mini, miny, mo. I would have punched him in his face.
But he was gonna like you're under. There's all these guys with guns detaining you. You're all gonna die, or one of you dies to send a message. Okay, hopefully it's not eeny, meeny, miny, me, and it's someone next to me, and it's gotta be fucked up. But it's the apocalypse. You gotta suck a dick, jive to live.
Even the guy, you're a faggot. Even the guy he picks to do it. Why would you just sit there and just let him?
Because he's got to kill you. If you
do something, hit the motherfucker or something.
Once and die?
Try to take the bat from him and just die. You're gonna die anyway.
He's not killing you. He's killing one person, and then you got to work for him.
I said the one person. Why didn't the one person do something?
He said, "Suck my nuts," because he took it for the team. He was like, "Okay, it's me that's got to die," and Abraham took it. And then fucking Daryl just ruined it all.
I like Daryl.
I like Daryl too, but he's a fucking idiot. And guess what? Daryl's not in the comic books, so I think Daryl's got to fucking die. And he should fucking die because he got Glenn killed, and he's a son of a bitch, dirty, selfish, fucking. He needs to control his emotions a little bit better.
I hated Daryl's brother.
Merle?
Yeah, that was his name.
I think so.
He got locked up on the roof and shit.
Oh, Walking Dead's back. You guys watch Shameless at all?
Nah.
I don't watch TV.
Wings, you gotta watch some fucking TV, man.
You didn't watch Game of Thrones yet, man?
I haven't watched a movie in probably
What the fuck?
8 months.
Da, 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 da.
I mean, like I just don't watch TV. I mean, I either am doing something with video games or I'm sleeping.
Because I wasn't going to watch The Walking Dead. I knew somebody died and blah, blah, blah. But somebody from my job who is a very good judge of a good show, he said it's worse than The Red Wedding. I got to watch it. He said, Job, it's worse than The Red Wedding. I said, what? It's worse than The Red Wedding? He said, yes. Watch this fucking episode. It's worse than The Red Wedding. And I just don't like that it's the same storyline. They get caught by the governor. They get caught by whoever. How many times did they get caught already? Like, seriously.
I don't think any more times, have they?
They get caught by the human eating people.
The zombies?
They were in the train. Yeah. They got caught by them. They got
Okay.
Out of so many jams.
Because they're you have to stay still in the zombie apocalypse. It's not safe out there. I'm glad it's not safe and not like, okay, what we're cutting our tomatoes in today's episode. What are they gonna fucking show? A TV show of them eating in the zombie apocalypse, having feast in the fucking prison?
I like that they go to war with other people for food and you know what I mean. I understand that. That's cool. That could be in the storyline. But them getting caught catching the whole group. I can see they catch 3 people. And then Carol and them come up and boom, blow some shit up, and then one person might die and the other person escaped, the other 2 escape. I understand that. But catching their whole group got caught multiple times, and they all get out. Oh yeah, like get the fuck out of here, man. It's just bad. I don't care about comic books or whatever in the comic books. I just think it's bad storytelling. Like Game of Thrones storytelling is just crazy good. It really is.
I like when they get captured because
the only person in Game of Thrones that I remember got caught is like Tyrion. What's his name? His brother got caught. Reek got caught and was used as a slave. It was like one person though. And Reek, who cares if he got killed?
Okay.
You know what I mean? And everybody that get caught usually get killed. Like Ned, they caught him or whatever, locked him up. He got killed.
I like seeing them escape. Like, I want to see how they get out of these situations.
Yes, but it's not realistic when everybody escapes.
Yeah.
Like not everybody escapes, but it's not realistic when everybody gets caught and escapes. I can see if 4 of us, I can see me, Wings, and Eddie got caught, but you're out there.
Okay.
You know, and you're out there lurking, like, all right, how am I gonna get them out? That's suspense. But everybody get caught. I'm like, oh God, how are they gonna get out of this jam? How the fuck are they gonna get out of this jam?
Damn, Rick is getting fucked with. Rick's been through a lot. Carl's growing up to be a savage. Man, it's brutal. But we've been recording for 2 hours. You want to wrap up the show?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Hey, thanks everybody for watching, man, and thanks for bearing with me for not talking about subjects and stuff like that.
We'll get back to the Patreons next week.
Yes.
We can do it next week, okay?
I don't
Hi.
talk.
Sorry.
This is how all of us are. We don't talk on stuff we don't really have input in. Like, I didn't have any input in Infinite Warfare last week. They were talking about getting views. I don't get views. I didn't have input on it. So I don't speak on shit that I kind of don't know nothing about. Back in the day, 2013, I would dookie on a fucking video. I could take a shit and do a commentary over it and get views. Now, if I do it, and I won't get any views. I don't have input on it, so I don't speak on shit.
I have one question. Has any progress been made between Eddie and Wings and Battlefield 1 videos?
I tried to hit him up earlier this week, but I didn't hear anything back. So I'm going to force myself upon him this weekend.
Okay.
I mean, like, if you want to go down that road, I've discovered, like, after looking at other people's stuff, like, my thumbnails are what's holding me back.
Yeah.
Because I found a channel that doesn't even do commentary, and they're getting more views on Battlefield 1 videos than me.
Yeah, there's a whole science to it that I can take you through, and I will help you, as I said last week.
I'm doing a Battlefield top 5 plays or top moment series as well. If anyone has any awesome moments, I made a video on that. You can submit some over here. I got a bunch of cool plays so far.
What's the criteria?
Anything.
It'd be a good play.
It could be a funny moment. Like, it could be a horrible play. But if it's like entertaining, you know, like whatever, only in Battlefield moment, anything crazy, anything
That
unique,
fucking
funny.
tank.
Tank's a perfect example. Stuff like that. Stuff from 80 kill streaks with the sniper rifle in 10 seconds to whatever. I just want to see it all. It's so entertaining.
I didn't fucking capture it though. A plane landed like right in front of me. Like, just landed. I don't know how the fuck it did it. It crashed, and the guy was still alive in it, and then I started hitting him and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I got a clip where we hit another plane, and both the planes went down, and we got out at the last second, and we landed on the ground, and it didn't kill us.
Yeah, it didn't kill him. I'm like, oh shit.
Because like I set the control there because I thought I was dead. And I was like, oh, so like the other plane was alive too, so we had to have a firefight right there with the pilots.
Oh my god, I've been doing nothing but fucking Battlefield. Like, my eyes are hurting. Well, really, because I have to look out of this eye to game. This eye is like not good for gaming. So it's like, I've been staying up late. My sleep schedule has been wrecked and fixed. Like, it's fixed right now. I woke up at 6 a.m. So
yeah, I mean, I fixed myself. Like, I'm playing Battlefield like 13 hours a day probably right now.
I sent you a friend request, white boy.
I've got almost 4 days played. And I'm level 74 out of 100.
Yo, you gotta play with us, white boy.
Can you type your thing in the chat?
It's my name.
Okay.
Hey, Wings, I sent you one too, but you don't have.
I don't have the game on PC.
Yeah, but I sent you an Origin. I think I got Eddie already.
Yeah, you do. We've played Battlefield.
Yo, it's so good, man.
It's such a good game.
The Seven Nation Army can't hold me back.
I haven't played an FPS in this long that's this good.
Yeah.
Like, this is bringing me back to days when like Call of Duty was fun.
Even the fucking fog map, I'm like, oh my god, this map is fucking crazy when the fog stuff.
Eddie hates it. Look at him.
No,
It's
I
fucking
don't.
dope.
I haven't played it enough to truly hate it. I really didn't like the beta.
Eddie,
I understand. I understand it's very
God.
different, so I might give it a go.
I hated the
might give it a go.
beta so much, man. I was like, oh my, this fucking game. But
If I can play like infantry modes, I'll be fine.
I saw that Infinite Warfare, I said, oh my God, no. I gotta buy a regular fucking shooter.
Dude, Call of Duty's going to take a huge hit this year. Huge. Even if they beat them in sales,
They will beat them in sales, but the people aren't gonna stay.
they're going to be losing a substantial part of their fan base this year.
Oh, the esports people were complaining. I saw Aches talking shit.
Eggs and
it's
place
so-
they're going at each other. It was hilarious.
It's so many
Wait.
esports guys that's playing. That's like, fuck it. Let's play H1Z1 or something.
Yeah. What did Clayster say? Was it because he was there at the event? Was he supporting it?
Yeah, he was saying that the rule set, the weapon draft, all that kind of stuff.
See, Drifter made a shitty video. Like, Drifter shitted on the fucking game. You know what's up.
Yeah, but I can't. I know what someone with a. I know why someone with a channel the size of his would jump ship at a certain point. I can understand the logic behind it.
Oh, it's just brutal. Just physically and emotionally playing the game. He should have fucking switched long
I
ago.
put in my thumbnail, Call of Duty killed my channel. And they're like, it's not Call of Duty. You should have. That's my point. My point was I should have been posting other games. That's one. I should have been posting other games. And I stayed with Call of Duty, and my enthusiasm in the videos, you know, my enthusiasm for making a video. Like, now I'm happy to make a Battlefield video. I got so much content. I'm like, yo, I could post another video now. Like, I could post 2 videos, 3 videos a day, like, if I wanted to. Like, I'm hype as shit to post another Battlefield video. And COD, it's just like, I gotta post this video. 25 and 10. Like, I would never post that shit back in the day, like when COD was good. Ever. It just was no fucking effort. Play one game, record it, and then post it. Like, fuck it. So it's my enthusiasm and my creativity. I used to make green screen videos and do funny skits and shit before the video. Now I don't do that shit anymore for COD, but it's coming back.
Yeah, I gave up on COD when I got a video that got 6,000 views, and it's like, yep, I'm not shackled to Call of Duty anymore. I'm gonna go do what the fuck I want to do if I'm just gonna get this amount of views.
Your enthusiasm for the fucking video.
I mean, look, White Boy 7th Street isn't passionate about Call of Duty. Call of Duty goes downhill. We have a direct correlation.
Bingo.
It's a 1-to-1 ratio that White Boy doesn't like.
You go to my
does badly.
Modern Warfare when Modern Warfare 3 was out. Go to my Modern Warfare 3 video. Every video got like 20,000 views.
Who the fuck is the Call of Duty community?
And I had like 40,000
Kids, man.
subs or something.
It's kids. Like, you get people like the guy that Blade moved in with. What's his name? Big Foltz. He's blowing up. You have another guy named
Not really, though. I mean, I like Big
Hollow
Foltz.
Points.
Okay, I know
Blade
Hollow Point's
movement.
big.
Dude,
Blade
2,000
movement with
viewers.
Big Foltz.
Big Foltz has a big stream.
For the launch, yeah. And then it dropped off really fast. He was streaming every day. It was a successful growth period for him. I will admit the 2,000 viewers at first is really huge. And I was like, damn, he's doing really well. But then, then it's at 600 viewers at the end of the beta. And I know the beta jumped I'm not worried about Big Faults in particular. I'm worried about how it's just going down, and it's not going up.
I got to stream today because my views have been going up on stream with Battlefield.
Yep, I've been streaming late night, getting 600, 700, 800 viewers. Sometimes last night it was 400, 300 viewers.
I think I'm gonna do the road to 100, the road to Colonel, because I'm 74 right now, and I think people would come to see that.
White Boy, we gotta do some squad videos, man.
I love it.
I'm telling you, dog.
Right now I've been just fucking with people in my squads. Like, they say something, and I'm like, keep this line clear. That's an order. Over. And I'll say shit like that, and they get so fucking angry. And then I'm like, that's not an order. Direct over. Like, I just keep on saying shit.
You got to record with DX Story, though.
Why?
Because it's your voice clarity is so fucking good. Or you could record with, like, Elgato on a separate computer.
Okay. You know what I fucked up with? I was recording my Only in Battlefield Moments montage, which is coming out this weekend, I think. I'm excited for it. But so I recorded the stream. I just had to do a lot of fucking work. I recorded the gameplay by itself, but it didn't have my audio on it. So I had to add my audio from the stream. I had to put together all these fucking clips.
Exactly. Like,
it was a big fucking
let
issue.
me tell you. What is it? NVIDIA. Shadowplay is great quality.
It's sucky microphone.
The voice quality. What you say, Wings?
Shadowplay sucks with the microphone.
Oh my god, the voice is so bad. I don't know why they don't fix that. Like, why don't they?
I tried to switch to Shadowplay in my Fallout Let's Play, and like because I was using OBS to record it, and like I was doing it at real time bit rate, and like it still would like pixelate sometimes during play, and I didn't want that. I wanted crystal quality.
Yeah.
Shadowplay, and it helped a lot, but like the audio was just not there.
The quality is great. You could probably do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing with like Audacity and do that separately. Or if you have two PCs, link it up. Or if you have two PCs.
Well, there's a new video out by Jack Frags where he records with OBS Studio, the new version of OBS, and it lets you use the Shadowplay chip. And the old version of OBS let you do that, but you couldn't set the right options. It would always look pixelated and really trashy. But there's a new video where he takes you through the best OBS settings to use the Shadowplay chip, and it looks like Shadowplay. But you can have but you can have as many voice channels or whatever inputs you want. So
that's fucking great.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you though. DX Story.
That's like a yellow program, right? The icon's yellow and blue, maybe?
No, it's blue. It's blue.
Yeah.
I
can
it's like
never
a
get
blue
DX Story to work.
TV, like, because you probably never really went in depth.
No, I installed the right codec, and I tried to, save it to the right hard drive and have the mics, the audio, because in DX Story you can separate out all the audio.
Yeah.
So that's what's great about it. But in Premiere you can't edit that anyway, and I edit in Premiere, so I'm like, well, I just use.
You can. You have to right click on your video and separate the files first.
But it say if you have 3 tracks recorded with your video, so you have a mic, you have game sound, and you have TeamSpeak or whatever. You got 3 separate channels. Premiere won't recognize those 3 channels.
Yes, it would.
It didn't with me. It would never work.
First.
Yeah, I did separate it. It would never work.
And then you drag all of it in there, and then you put the game, and then drag the gameplay. I mean,
so you would separate it before you imported the clip?
Yes, that's how you have to do it. You separate it first, and then you drag.
How did you separate it?
You right click on the video. Save it in AVI.
Yeah.
Let me go step by step right now. Are we still recording?
No, we're trying to wrap it up.
Oh yeah, should I end this?
We're still no. This is educational for the people.
Okay.
That's what I was about to say. This is some education for you creeps. Where the fuck is my file?
Codec Talk with the podcast show.
With the podcast show. Here we go. PC gameplays. Okay, you right click on the video, and then right under open, it says extract audio stream. You click that, and then it separates all the files. Then you open Premiere, and then you drag them all.
You import them separately. Okay.
And then you put them on, and it links up perfectly.
Okay.
It's so
that makes
good.
Sense. That
it's
makes
so
sense.
fucking good, Eddie. Because at first it just comes. It's just one file, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was supposed to be separate, and then I didn't know and then I was like right clicking, and then it was like extract audio file.
Oh, that's good.
Extract audio stream.
Thanks for telling me.
And
Otherwise,
the
I would never
quality,
have known
the
that.
quality is so good, man. The quality is so good. The voice quality is great. You can edit however you want. You know. What the fuck? What, you just sniff some coke or something, white boy?
Yeah.
No,
Man.
Glasses off.
Ugly as shit.
I hit my microphone and it surprised me.
All right, we ending this?
Yeah. He got his little weed. Look at it. He like,
Yeah, white boy was high as shit last week.
What?
what?